Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Wait, I'm Lucky, where all my players have the opportunity to screw me over by choosing a natural 20. There are now only 2 natural 20s left. They started off with 4. First one was Faye, as Kriya used a natural 20 to save the life
God.
of Azil. The second one was used by Kha'Zix
That's me.
to persuade a goddess into giving the information of how to kill a god. Wow, way to interrupt. I guess I'll roll that D100.
But you started without me? I said it'd be your bed.
I know, and I said there I wouldn't have any interruptions, and look at here we are.
Bastard.
So,
He was also correct.
without further ado, I am Justin Ronda, your overly stressed out dungeon master, and it is my privilege to introduce you all to the beautiful band of adventurers and the ones who love interruptions, the headliners. I should have renamed them the Interrupters.
Wow. It's really coming out this week how much you
I mean-
don't like it.
If you think about it, the headliners only applies to one of the people still here.
No, Mikhail was part of it.
Oh, Mikhail was, you're right,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
It's only half
Last
the
time we
party.
talked about it, Mikhail wasn't back.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
And
just did not participate in that.
I mean, I participated.
I guess we will start off with Faye.
Hello, my name is Faye, primary interrupter. I play the goddess of creation, a artificer god she's the god of god of creation. She does all the creative stuff, tech and stuff. She's got guns. Over to Kha'Zix.
Hello, I'm Meek, tertiary interrupter. I play Kha'Zix, the goblin artificer, soon to be haver of the knowledge to kill gods. Mikhail. Gavin.
You're muted.
I muted. I was saying, wow, I know him. I'm Gavin. I play Mikhail. I'm a tertiary interrupter.
You're both
And
of them?
we share
You
this
just shot
spot.
up as another interrupter.
Yeah.
Oh, I've always been secondary.
I'm quadruple, quad. Anyway, on to Zach.
Did you even say who you play and what they do?
No, he didn't introduce
I
his
did.
character. No.
Yes, I did. I said I play Mikhail.
You did.
Yeah, but okay, is that it?
Suck it.
Well, fine.
You suck it.
I
I'm
did.
Zephyr.
Oh!
Nope. See, I play Zephyr. I'm secondary interrupter. I guess we can start. What do you want me to do at the end of mine?
I appreciate that you accept your role as secondary and that everyone's blaming me for it the most. I appreciate
started.
that.
You call yourself a primary interrupter.
I
at the
thought you'd fight
beginning.
me for it. I didn't think you'd just accept it. Alright, anyway.
You start it more often than not. I keep it going 100%. But more often than not, you start it.
Mhm.
All right. Well, there we have it. Last we left off, our group kind of split ways for a little bit as they entered in through a doorway and started to live their life if nothing had went wrong in the first place.
I did no such thing.
You refused your happiness.
That doesn't sound like me.
Yeah, it does. as they spent 13 years of their life reliving their childhood into adulthood. With one small change. Two of them were adopted. And the third, their parents actually loved them. However, he did not fall for that facade and was determined to find the others and break them out of... I need to mute this because all it is brunk, brunk, brunk. There we go. All the others were pulled into this charade. And, well, I say all the others, but it was Mikhail and Kha'Zix were pulled into this charade, while Kriya, Azil, and Percy found themselves in a everlasting meadow that they could not, for some reason, walk closer to this building. But if they moved vertically, they could. Once getting there, they discover this castle was a place known as Camelot. Unknown to them, a war was also being struck out against a unknown foe, and they were told, the person or being, God, that they were there to meet was out on the battlefield. After Zephyr kind of broke the others out of this illusion, they find themselves in a field as well. As a battle off in the distance is happening, they get closer and they see there are two sides to this battle. One may be winning as Zephyr casts a high-level wall of fire. Firestorm, thank you. Where on both sides of this war, where a dragon swoops down from the sky, surrounding the men and women who would be possibly slaughtered on their side. Deflecting this and angrily making their way to Zephyr, discovering that it was, in fact, the goddess they were looking for under some sort of entrancement. Or she was entranced. Yes, entranced. Meeting back up with Kriya and Azil and Percy at the castle. They are shown where their weapons and armor are. And Kha'Zix asked Narini how to kill a god. that is where we pick up this session.
She also gave Zephyr a little
Yes,
power.
a boon.
By ripping his throat out, why are the gods like all or nothing with this shit?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
You
to
tell
be
me,
fair,
God.
Most of the gods I've met within the first meeting have wanted to rip Zephyr's throat out.
Why
Like,
do
I think
you
the
shoot
only
people
god
to
that
heal
liked
them?
him the most?
Why are you
was
so
Perseus.
killable? What's up with that?
Mm,
We all have talents.
yeah.
All
So
have talents. I like
the way
that.
Kha'Zix phrased it was like, "Hey, we're going to hell. Like, how would we, if needed, be able to kill one of the lords of hell?"
Yeah.
Like, just in case.
You see the hesitation and reluctance.
Gives her the goblin puppy eyes. Please? Just a little bit of forbidden knowledge.
Cray's back here like, no, that's not. We don't need to kill anybody. Let's not. We should avoid that.
Too late, the roll's already happened.
I listen closer.
If you want, you can only tell it to Kha'Zix.
Rude.
Huh?
Do any of you have the observant feat?
No. Let the
My
character
last feat
name.
was a god feat.
I was about
Y'all
to
know
say,
you're a
like,
god.
if any of y'all have the observant feat, I would be fucking surprised.
Yeah, we're all shit at observing. You not noticed?
I think I have the
Oh.
highest perception, actually.
My perception's +1.
Our wisdom is trash.
We're just waiting for someone to take over the minds of our entire party and be like, well, we won.
That would
I'll be
bad.
fine.
What is yours? Plus what?
I think it's just +2. Oh no, my wisdom is
No,
just
yeah,
a +1.
yeah, okay.
My perception's
Yeah.
+7.
Oh, alright.
Damn.
So I'm proficient in it.
Makes sense.
Someone should be doing more of our night watches.
To be fair, he is a level of
I am.
It is
I'm
all
the-
of them.
I'm the only one who's awake throughout it all.
Not true. I took a potion.
Crackhead.
Yeah, I know.
As
Mm-hmm.
as she starts to tell you,
Yes.
The world.
for you, everything comes out clear. For everyone else, it's you see her lips moving, but that's it.
Oh, she only thinks
Yeah.
that one person needs to know this. This is only relevant for
I
one.
asked.
Alright.
This is sensitive information and knowledge.
Not like a god might need to know what to avoid,
Yes.
but that's fine.
Yes.
Do you start doing that?
No.
It's okay. I'll have
It
a
depends on what she
chat
tells
here
me. Then I
tomorrow.
might. but I won't until I know.
As
Use the
she starts to tell
weapons of
you
the blood of a virgin.
how to effectively
Yes.
kill as you stated, one of the Lords of Hell.
Yes.
She goes, I am hesitant to give you this information because I do not know how you will in the future use this knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So, I put some safeguards on this information I'm about to give you.
Rude.
You don't hear that.
If
Never's not that.
you need to,
Mm-hmm.
and no other option lies before you,
Sure.
the Lords of Hell are still divine beings. They are still, for better terms, gods.
Mm-hmm.
So to kill one, you need to know how to kill one of us. You first need to put in simpler terms in terms of numbers, and you need to drop their HP to.
What?
Oh my god.
No.
On a scale
Back
of
until
1
they stop
to
moving.
1,000.
You,
No,
you must,
I would love that. The forbidden knowledge. You smack until they stop moving.
no,
Yeah,
you.
you
Kill
must
them
defeat
till
them.
they die.
So the final blow needs to be that of divine origin through the heart itself. If it is not,
Like- Go ahead.
then they will simply just recover.
Like Kazakh's like looks around, like, is he able to ask her questions, like to elaborate, or?
Essentially, it's a workaround of saying it needs to be radiant damage
Oh, okay.
Right to the heart.
into the heart.
We have to coup de grace them.
So, Kazakhs wants to ask, what if you remove their heart and it's taken out of their body?
The only person to have just physically removed a heart is Alakasht, and he did it to himself. And he is still very much alive and still very powerful.
Oh. So do the hearts not contain their divinity?
It holds
I'm
the
sorry if I'm
purity.
I'm asking these questions you weren't prepared for.
She's over here like this little fucker's asking too many questions.
Just bites you. Just no.
Like, I'm trying to work around on how I can get divinity without straight up telling her.
Yeah, you're sitting here. Why do you want divinity?
It
Not your.
if it's
Question.
forcefully removed, it could essentially kill someone. There were safeguards put when he did it to himself. It not control, sorry. It possesses the pure essence of divinity. When I say Alakasht is very much alive and is still very strong, I mean that in the truest sense. But he is not divinity. He does not possess the heart. He gave it up.
Kind of side glances over at Kriya.
And my safeguards. I feel as if you should know them.
Mm-hmm.
If you misuse this information, not only with the information of this, but to keep it from filling in, re-emerging. It has to be a bit more thorough, a bit more complete. But your memory will be wiped.
So define misuse. Pretty vague term.
You asked if it comes to it, and you have no choice to kill one of them, how to go about it. If you seek out instead to kill for your own personal gain, That, I believe, would be a form of misuse.
He just gives her a smile. Very well. Thank you for the information. Your motherliness. Kind of gives a mock bow. And he'll turn away and he'll walk over back towards the group. Find a fucking workaround.
Hey, you asked the mother of all gods how to kill a god.
Yeah.
She
and,
told you, but there is safeguards put in place.
Mhm. All right.
But
So basically, what I learned is I need some type of radiant damage on their heart to be able to actually kill them.
yeah,
All right. I got to figure out how to get radiant damage. Cool.
Yo, I do so much radiant damage.
Right here too.
All right. So Kha'Zix joins the rest of the group and says, "All right, if you are good, let's get the hell out of here."
What? That's it?
I
Mhm.
mean, I have some questions about my new breath.
That's fair. You should ask questions.
Yeah, go ask her.
I don't think we're that far from her, guys. I think she heard me.
Walk across the room and go ask her.
How tall is she?
she is around 7'8", between 7'8" and 8 foot.
Nice. We love a tall queen.
We stand a tall queen.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Is there any way I can get radiant damage?
I have so
Uh,
much radiant
What
damage.
is your question?
Good for you.
I mean, just
I need it.
general information. Like, how often does it happen? How do I control it? What is it going to do when I do it? Do I need to stand back? Do I need to be
Well,
more
it's her
close?
breath. She said it's the same one she has. So,
Yeah, I haven't seen her do it either.
well, she's a gold dragon, right?
No.
She's
She
a
is very
god,
like, the way her hair is. You actually haven't seen her as a dragon. They have. Um, the way her hair is very like just bleached platinum white hair.
Hmm.
In humanoid form, she still has the draconic slit eyes. And the others, what they saw is it in dragon form. She is a very Eastern styled dragon, and same color as her hair, but they also never saw her breath. She goes, well, if you'd like, I may demonstrate.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, that works. And they answers quite a few
I found
questions.
something. Nice.
She goes, Kha'Zix, can you stand right here, please? No, I'm just kidding.
So, fucking no. I won't do that.
No. She leads you up towards the top of one of the towers. And you see as the moment she gets up there and you all arrive along with her, she kind of slithers out into her draconic form, and wraps almost all around this tower, and the tail end is kind of dangling down lengthwise of the tower, with her head up towards where you guys are. Her head is bigger than the top of this tower. As it is almost right next to where you guys, and you see as she inhales a little bit, and as she does, you see a trail of scales leading down her underbelly, and it starts to glow and radiate, and you feel it start to heat up and then also cool down at the same time. You are feeling a sensation that feels impossible. And as she breathes out, it is at first glance ice shards ripping out, and as you look closer, they are almost icicles that are electrified, leaving a trail of light blue fire behind it. As it spreads out, and not in a direct cone, but it is just wide enough where it can get for her at least, because her mouth is so big, a 10-foot wide by 90 feet out. That she gives out a breath, and she explains to you that this for you, this can't happen as frequent, for it is just a portion of my ability. For damage-wise, this does 3 different types of damage. This does both, ice damage, cold damage, lightning damage, and fire.
Oof.
So if all 3 of us cast a spell at the same time, we can
Yes.
replicate it.
Sure.
And it bypasses damage immunities.
Oh, never mind.
I don't think we can do that.
We cannot.
Um,
I mean, I can once.
Good job.
Let's see, and it is for paper-wise, it is, when used, it is a 13d8. For you, due to the size of your mouth, it will only be a line 5 foot wide.
It's easier to aim.
Keeping the same distance, though. And as she talks, though, in this form, it is not coming from her mouth. It is, you are hearing it within your own head, but all of you, all at the same time.
Ugh. Kha'Zix is busy thinking, so he's like,
Molly's getting used to it. Or I mean, Kriya. Damn it.
Who?
Ooh.
Get an owl.
Where does the howl keep coming from? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pigeon.
Cool brass.
No, that's a pigeon.
Right?
Kha'Zix does a thumbs up and he says, "Cool brass."
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
After you use this, it is a 1d6 amount of days till you can next use it.
Yeah.
God.
Make sure you use it wisely.
At all times, I hear.
More
Every
so,
6
it's like not necessarily needing to charge up, but it's kind of more so of a strain on your throat when you do.
That's the recovery time.
Yeah.
You up your. Never mind.
My
I
campaign.
filled in with what you were going to say in my own head.
It's fine. I said enough.
Yeah.
I got the point across. All right.
This is not
Cool.
a children's podcast.
Hey, hey, Justin.
Yes.
I have an infusion that's called Radiant Weapon. Would that work?
Sounds like you're gonna have to do a lot of damage. Like it's not gonna be just like boop radiant. It's gonna be like
No, I know. She said it'd have to be the finishing blow. So
What really matters is the coup de grace.
it's called Radiant Weapon, and like I could send it to you. It doesn't itself do radiant damage, but it does make it like magically radiant.
All right,
So-
I'm looking at it right now.
Kha'Zix has been around gods enough to make a false radiant weapon, and he's used it before, like way back.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Mikhail has my guiding bolt. He could just make a tattoo of that.
I want to go for the claw.
Unfortunately, with radiant, with the infusion of radiant weapon, that would not suffice.
Damn it! All right, I tried. I have to find some cleric or something to enchant my weapon. I don't know. Make this shit radiant.
But as she goes, are there any more questions?
I think that answered him.
Nah.
I do have one.
Well, ask.
So earlier I made a person, I guess, and there was a whole bunch of lost people. I'm just wondering, he said they went home, but I wasn't sure if that means they were able to be directed to the afterlife of their particular choosing, or if they're in mine. So I was wondering if you knew anything about that.
As her still in dragon form, you see as she just kind of lifts off of this tower and goes straight up a good ways. And you're waiting for the end of her tail to get past for about 20 seconds of her
Oh, she's
just
so cool.
going up. And then once she reaches a massive height, she comes straight down. And as she does, going at full speed, about to like crash into the top of this tower, the second her head goes in, you just see the rest of her body just go all the way down, and the body is standing there where the figure you saw first, Kriya, is standing
That was
there.
so cool. That was so cool.
She goes, believe that you may have created not necessarily a person per se, but see it as more so of a divine servant. Someone to fulfill a duty. And it appears that you may have created him to help shepherd lost souls. And with them being lost, they may not have belonged to anyone.
Oh, I see.
And you made them find a home. You helped them find a home. So I
Well,
believe you
that's-
may have created, in the process, your own afterlife.
Oh, is that like official now?
Well,
That thing doesn't keep any changes yet. Like I can open a door, but it doesn't like it's different. Like it resets every time I go in.
that is your domain, my dear.
Oh, is that different? Are those different things?
As she looks to Zephyr, Mikhail, and Kha'Zix. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you experience a world like this when you first showed up? Or was it
No.
different?
Oh, it was the forest.
Oh, my dear.
She didn't go anywhere
Yeah.
else.
Mm,
No.
sure.
My afterlife, though it may be skewed right now, which I am trying to fix. Again, I very much apologize. You never should have entered there. Tries to find a path in one's life to alter, to allow them to hopefully be happier than they ever were in their former life, so that they can live their happiness. That is my afterlife. I just want them to be happy. But right now, it is off. Apparently, bringing people in who do not belong there.
Yeah, it also might have a hole in one of the walls.
It will repair over time, the damage that was caused, but this is more of what I like to call a virus.
Oh.
Mm.
So I know you've been fighting in all these wars and stuff and going on with all well, and then she like kind of motions at the castle. So is this like a real place that like is being recreated, or is this like actually happening? Are we in like an alternate universe, or are
She
you
had
just
told us that this is one of her memories.
so you're just playing through a memory over and over? Are you okay? Like, are you when we leave? Are you just gonna get sucked back into the cycle, or
I probably will. But that is for me to deal with, and for me to handle. This is a hard memory of mine.
it seems tough for sure. I mean, from what I told, all those people really seem to hate magic a lot, and well,
This was my former home. And we fell under attack. It killed a lot of my kind. all over the world. They killed a lot of my kind. But not this place. This place welcomed us and fought alongside us. So me and Alakash made a decision. And whether it was right or wrong, I do not know. It's... All I can say is there is one thing I regret about this place. So I took a decision away from someone.
Yeah, that's
Away
fucked up.
from many people.
Wait, by killing them or taking away their will?
Neither.
Was it the
Neither.
relocation?
I took everyone from here.
Oh, I knew it.
And we left. I did it in a means to save them because if this was a war, we were not going to win. What you see before you is an after image, a memory of another world out there among the stars. A world where me and Alakash and some of the descendants of your world are from.
So I guess the last mother was right about a little bit. The people who live here weren't originally from here.
Some, yes.
Hmm. So, I understand that she's an archfey, and that, talking to Alakash will help, but, is there... I don't know. She's very fast. I mean, she killed Zeal in, like, a single move. I don't know if we can do anything against that. Like, realistically. And I was there, and Azil was there. It was the same group almost, a little different, but like... Now she has an army. Before she just had some Genasi's and stuff, but now she has like a whole army. We don't have an army.
A little
Cassie
bit.
won't count as a whole army.
Nah, looks over at Percy. Isn't the queen planning something? Or is that just her fighting minions?
Yes, I don't think we have to worry about the army. I think they're already planning to fight the army. We just need to do it at the same time.
I mean, their numbers have already been pretty decimated, though.
Okay,
Like,
their numbers are still greater than ours.
I mean, yeah, but like compared to what we're fighting against her,
And
like...
where do you think we're gonna pull more numbers from? Do you want
just,
to
like...
open up the gates to hell and send the demons?
No, but I also don't want to rip the defenses from all of these cities while we try to like fight a war that we might lose.
Okay, so you want us to fight?
That's
the
why I'm
enemy
asking.
by
I'm like,
ourselves?
hey, is this something we need to prepare for? Bigger than that. Shut the fuck up, I'm asking questions. Thing is, I think we need some power-ups, because I don't have control of any of this.
Brainless one.
I'm not trying to whisper. but I don't have any control over any of this stuff. Like I know you say that having Azilami is like good, but he's not a fighter, and I have zero control. So
So
if we're
he's your
expecting
teacher,
to use
learn
this in a
control.
fight, I'm gonna no. It takes the she looks at you. It takes them like thousands of years to figure this stuff out. Thousands of years. They train and they figure stuff out. Like they're around for a really long time. I've been doing this for like 3 months.
Ah.
Not
Yeah,
even.
but-
I don't even think it
Time.
has been 3 months. It's
Yeah.
been like a
Last
couple
time
of
you
weeks.
teleported us into a human.
Yeah, exactly. I have no control. How am I supposed to fight
That's
some
not
giant
like that.
scary god if
That's
I
the
have
last
no
time you
control?
did that.
Literally the last time I tried to teleport.
Well, try and teleport us out of here and see if a human dies.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not
Mikhail,
gonna roll the dice
here.
and hope a human dies.
Okay.
Like, what do you mean?
Why are
pull
you
Mikhail off
hoping
to
a
the
human
side.
dies?
Well, it sounds like you are.
No, I'm hoping one
Gets
doesn't.
pulled
But I
off to
also
the side.
am a little worried
Yeah.
about how long we've been here.
I'll send you
I've
it
lived
so we
for
don't interrupt.
13 years.
You've lived in 13 years? Oh yeah.
Oh my god, you pay no attention to the people around you.
It's been like 2 days for us, okay? It's like
I repeat, I understand why Percy was so mad.
Oh, okay, well they stopped.
Percy kind of just shied off right when you said that part. Um,
Yep.
yes.
There
There will be an army. We also have Mages College. Only the upperclassmen, but
God.
The seniors.
the seniors are coming.
the seniors. Oh no.
And the prom's tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you know who I am? I'm supposed to be the prom queen!
Oh my god.
Friggin' just all of a sudden you just see some person that she's yelling at just fucking explodes from the inside.
Oh my god.
Going to be prom queen is very important.
Um,
2 o'clock, come over here. And I'm gonna pull 2 o'clock over.
I don't know how to do that whole thing that you're doing, but... yes.
Do you know the spell?
Punch him.
Bra- Do you know the the spell Branding Smite? Or slash, can you prepare it tomorrow?
Let me see.
She's equal to my
If she's a
level.
paladin, she should have it.
If she's higher than my, what was it, 4th level paladin, she has it. Or can prepare it.
Yes.
'Cause I had that prepared at one point.
Cool.
Yes.
Um,
I don't have it right now, but I could.
yes, tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Oh,
tomorrow,
never mind.
there's always...
Love you. And he'll walk away.
Huh.
Two?
Hmm.
Shit. There goes that plan.
Okay.
Mikhail, what spells do you know? No. He'll pull Mikhail off to the side and ask that while everyone else is doing stuff.
So, Narini goes, "Well, I apparently have to get back to war.
Have fun.
Wait, I do have one more question. I'm so sorry. This will just take one. That's like 1 minute. Just 1 second. I promise.
1 million.
Ask it.
no worries.
She looks at the group, and then looks at Narini, and then looks at the group, and then like tries to like get Narina further from the group. It's like
Where you
"We're just,
going?"
we're just gonna go over here. Just 1 second over here, really fast. And then she's gonna be like, sorry, just one quick question. And she's just gonna be like really quick. She's gonna like try to get her to lean down so she can like whisper. And she'd be like, so
I'm gonna
I've
take time.
never heard of this happening before, but apparently Azil can be in my domain without any negative issues. And I was wondering if that was normal or if yeah.
Make more gods.
Because as far as she can tell, even gods who have been married still
Oh, my
can't hang
baby
out in each other's
gods.
domains.
Let me roll something real quick. Okay.
Mikhail, do you know any kind of? I guess you wouldn't because you weren't allowed to copy them.
Why,
As-
God?
Let me see.
Sorry.
He has guiding bolt.
Oh,
Bold
Yeah,
of you
see.
to assume that I know that.
I've
Bold
taught you
of
it.
you.
Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
As
No,
he didn't. You never had it.
I've had guiding bolt as a sorcerer since day one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have it on my list.
Thought it was
But
a
you do have
paladin.
Sacred Flame.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sacred Flame's a shit
that
spell.
well,
Doesn't do
that's
anything.
because I'm also a cleric, so I could just take guiding bolt whenever.
Yeah.
Can you like learn any
Kha'Zix will
spell whenever you want?
Kha'Zix will ask
Yeah,
you
they're
for some
prepared
kind of
cast.
radiant spell whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
Who's he trying to kill?
You.
Oh my god, I hope not.
I
That would
mean,
be
we
why.
haven't been planning things. It's fine.
He would win. He would definitely
So-
win.
Oh.
As you kind of ask her this, you see a small smirk on her face.
Does she know?
She looks over at Azil. As you like look over where she is looking, you see like Azil kind of like just kind of like looking around. Notice that you both looked over. He just kind of stopped and
Go over and
unknowingly
punch.
looks around.
No, I'm just
A
kidding.
small wave.
Like checks behind him. He's like,
Yeah.
So I just realized I had no cleric spells prepared. I never did that when I took the level.
Yeah, he like gives like a small wave, like hi.
Cleric spells, please.
She looks back at you. She goes, sometimes they can,
Oh,
if it's
okay.
right.
Oh. Okay. That's vague, but cool. Just making sure nothing's going incredibly. I guess Azil's supposed to be my teacher, but he doesn't really have a domain or an afterlife or
Hmm.
anything like that, and so he's not really able to tell me much about those. So I've been pretty confused.
Well, I guess you both can learn together.
Yeah, I mean, always happy to do that. Okay, thank you for all the help. You're very
Oh, my
pretty.
goodness, you are so young.
What? I mean, she like looks down and it's just like I'm an adult in halfling standards. I don't.
But you're just a baby in God standing.
Yeah, basically. She's just like I'm 23.
She's ancient.
It's like, as she goes, 100 or thousands?
I was like,
Yeah,
Oh,
just
23.
23.
I know.
gotta go.
Yeah,
I know, my dear. I don't believe you have anything to worry about.
Awesome. Do you know any like? Cause I'm worried about this fight. Do you know like? Is there any like thing that I'm supposed to be doing to like get stronger, or do I just kind of do what I'm doing and hope for the best?
Strength for us
Just level up forehead.
comes. Oh wow, sorry. Comes more from those who have faith in you. those who believe in you, not worship you or believe in you as a person, but
No.
believe in what you stand for. It is those who will it is those who will give you strength, and you will see in time, you will see your power grow. Like
Yeah.
young Azil over here. Did you know when he first took his steps as a god, he couldn't go much faster than you or your friends?
I mean, I figured he was probably, kind of fast before
Yeah,
he
a
became
little.
a god, and that just got like enhanced or something.
Like, so, for example, let's say you could move roughly 25 feet within, let's say, 6 seconds.
Yes. Okay.
Um, he had a unique capability to allow him to move roughly 55 feet
Oh, so he was super fast.
All this math.
for 6 seconds. In 6 seconds. And look at him now. If I'm not mistaken, he recently did a couple laps around the world before you could even blink.
Yeah, he's I mean, ever since we got back from the resurrection, and he, and she like motions towards her eyes and just goes, it seems like he's definitely gotten a lot faster since then.
That he has. With many thanks to you, but it appears his soul has matured a little bit more. Which, as his, well, non-biological, but I see all of you as my children. It makes me proud to see how far he's come. And I'm eager
He
to
is
see
pretty
how
great.
far you go.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping I'll have all that time on my side, but I guess we'll see.
I believe in you.
Thanks. Is that thing you did to Zephyr permanent? Like, is that going to be his whole life, or is that going to go away at some point?
If he wants it.
Cool. Just double checking, because most of the stuff that I give him usually goes away after a little while. So I was just making sure, because I think he would be a little bit disappointed if it was gone tomorrow.
No. It won't
Okay,
be gone
cool.
tomorrow,
Great.
don't worry.
Alright, okay, that's it. Thank you so much. You're so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go back now, and then she's gonna be like, okay, thanks. Okay, bye. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks.
So, before I take off,
Oh, Percy. I mean, if anybody's gonna know anything about your dad, it's gonna be her. So if you do have questions, now would be the time. If you don't, that's fine too. But just putting it out there.
Mm.
as he steps forward. Okay. And he kind of asks, I'm sorry to bug you. Oh, no, it's perfectly fine, dear. Trust me. They'll wait.
Kazix is looking at a watch.
I think she meant like the fighting or something, but I don't know.
Do you know who my
Pulled out
dad
a
is?
sundial.
As you see an expression on her face shift from her everlasting smile and the face one gives to someone when they just see pure innocence in them. It fades into more of a not sorrowful, but I don't know how else to better describe it.
Like mournful? I don't know.
Ennui.
Don't even know what the word means.
You don't know what ennui means?
Nope.
It's French for ennui.
French, which means fey. We should just ignore it.
That's silly. It's a feeling of listlessness and dissatisfaction arising from a lack of occupation. or
Apathetic
excitement.
boredom. Apathetic boredom.
Faye's word of the day.
Ennui.
More so of
would've
she
learned it if you
kind of
watched Gilmore
feels
Girls as a child.
sorry for him.
Oh, pity.
Yeah,
It's pity.
thank you.
I pity the fool.
She looks down and she goes, I do know your father. Yes.
I ate
Though
him.
ever absent he may be, he makes himself known every few centuries. And before she's able to say anything else, Percy says, does he know about me? I cannot speak for his intellectual knowledge. But I will say that you have been making your presence known on this world. You have been drawing a lot of attention to yourself. If he's watching, I'm sure he knows. Okay. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. Okay, I'm sorry for taking up your time.
At least one of us is polite.
Thank you again for everything you've helped us with.
I said thank you.
Thanks for ripping up my
Thank you
throat.
too.
As you see Percy kind of turn back and walk back, and you see there is a sorrowful tear.
Aw. She will definitely float up and give him a big ol' hug.
Mm. Enough. That's all Kazakh says.
He's gonna. What's his wisdom? Would it be wisdom?
Forget
or-
about it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even need to know what it is. You go and you give him a hug, and he breaks.
Oh no!
Look what you did.
God,
Poor
Molly.
As
thing.
one of the few things he's able to get out is, so he knows about me, he just doesn't care.
Oh no, I'm sure it's not that. I mean, he's, in charge of a lot of stuff. It could just be that he's not able to come do anything, It's not. I'm sure he cares. Oh no. And she'll just be like, you'll always have me, hun.
Kazakh kind of mumbles, there's ways to make him care.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you got uncles too, kid.
Just break his kneecaps.
I have to.
We have
know
to
how to tell
start
God now?
breaking the balance. Which, I don't know, maybe killing a god?
Which god? Who are you
Mm.
after?
We do have
Who
a
are you
target.
after?
You see
Don't worry
her
about it.
start
We'll know when
growing
we find
more
out.
and more impatient with the horizon.
Oh, fair. Oh, how do we get out of here?
Yeah. Exit, please.
And is there going to be a big time gap from when we got in?
Yeah, that
That
happens a lot.
that screws us a lot. And we don't. It's not fun.
Most everyone Kazakh scares bad is here, but yeah,
Thanks.
that would be bad for y'all.
Thanks, Kaz.
No, she's like kind of there won't be a time gap.
Woohoo! Better than some places.
And the
Kill.
best way to get out of here is at the bottom of this tower.
Oh, great. All right.
Um,
Thank you.
You just
How
gotta
about
move
it?
fast enough.
Oh.
Azil,
Please.
carry
Traps?
me.
What does that mean? Oh, Azil! We've got this. We'll be fine.
Alright.
For others like me, I kind of find it entertaining and a bit of a thrill. I brought you to the exit already.
Oh?
I meant it quite literally. The exit's at the bottom of this tower.
Oh, jump!
Is that it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I jump.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I'll grab Tuklok and I'll jump.
Whee! And as she's getting more and more impatient, as in the second you go and jump, she's off. As she
Yeah.
is getting sucked back into a memory of the past.
I hope she'll be okay. When this is all over, we should definitely check in on her. Reliving stuff like this over and over again can't be good on your mental health.
I relive stuff all the time and I'm fine.
You do?
Yeah.
Like what?
He's like, yeah, this is my 27th time going through all of this with you guys.
Yeah.
Damn!
They
Couldn't
called
you
it
have
like
told us all of the answers already?
they
He doesn't pay
called it
attention.
like PIMDAS or something.
Windows?
I've already prestiged twice.
Oh no.
Yeah.
As you all
I'm just doing a run for the collectibles.
as you all make your way down this tower, you start to see what she meant by that choice she made. As you see for an instance, a massive flash of light, and when the light is gone, the sky is different, The constellations are different. You see a planet above you. As you are now entering into the portal. And you find yourself. Let's see, shall we?
Zeph!
Oh, he's gonna roll for it. Oh no.
Guess he's trying to catch up to Zephyr because he jumped ahead first.
I got permission.
I got permission to fling myself
Okay.
off the
Yeah.
tower.
So you land at least on the same continent.
Woo!
Okay. Okay.
Take us to the map.
This will be very interesting. Oh, wrong screen.
Hmm.
This is. Oh, I don't have that unlocked. Let me.
Whee!
We're in the red.
As you find yourself in the
He's always wanted to come here.
unfamiliar area, in the outskirts of a town in the woods.
Huh? Oh.
It is cold. You
Cold.
are surrounded by snow.
Oh, snow. Picks up some.
For Kha'Zix, Tukluk, and Kriya, you are all pretty much waist deep in this snow.
Ah!
Until, obviously, Kriya kind of floats up above it.
Yeah, I
Guys.
would definitely be flying, so.
Kha'Zix floats up above it.
High fives.
He'll give a
Ah.
high five.
Nice.
Hmm.
And yeah, you are in an area you do not recognize. You haven't been to this town before.
Kha'Zix will lift 2 o'clock out of the snow.
I checked Google Maps to see where we are.
You can make a survival check if you'd like.
I have advanced on survival checks regards to travel. Would that apply or no?
Not in this case. You just appeared here,
Okay, that's fair.
and you're just trying to pinpoint your location.
That's definitely fair. Okay. Survival. What do I get to survival? Boo. Go faster. Roll 20. Survival is 6. Okay, cool. So that's gonna be a solid 17.
Think harder. Flash of genius.
Oh, thanks.
God.
20.
Think harder, Jarrett. 22.
Smacks back of my head.
Throw the snowball at you. Think harder.
A 22.
Like-
With a 22,
Where are we?
From the position of the stars and the moon at the bottom of the ocean, I bit lots of holes in them.
I would say you aren't entirely too far from the Aguilar Empire.
Oh.
but you are not in the Aglor Empire.
She looks left, right, up, down, like fucking is like spinning in circles, and then just goes, yeah, we're not in Aglar.
Oh no, Kha'Zix didn't bring
This particular bush is not native
Oh my
to
God.
Aglar. I'd say we're close because that fern is, but
Wow.
botany kids, it comes in handy.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, that's it. That's how you do it. You use
Yeah.
botany and your
Yeah.
knowledge of it.
The power of botany.
Go,
It's like,
hold
Alright.
on. You can't
Wow.
find this in the Aglor Empire. This is too far north.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, okay.
Should we-
Okay.
Go to the town and then teleport out of here.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good plan. We could start there, and as she's like talking, you can see she's like harvesting plants that are not native. She's like, yeah, no. She's just sitting there like getting bundles of stuff and like digging things out of the snow.
Kriya, roll me a history check real quick.
Okie dokie, I'm good at those. I get a +10 to history.
Okay.
So let's see how high this goes. Oh, that's not my d20, that's my d10. That would have been a mistake.
Epic.
That is going to be a 27.
27. You've been here before. Not here specifically. This country.
Oh, is this the bad? Is this the bad?
This place
Yeah.
racist.
This is that country.
Shit. you hear like, oh no. Okay, we cannot go to the town, guys.
Why?
All right.
I mean,
is
you
everybody
could.
here?
I pointed at
Yeah,
it.
no.
You
I
guys
don't
are
care.
also not too far out of town and flying.
That's fine. Okay,
I'm not,
everybody
like,
down.
50 feet
Everybody
in the
down.
air. I'm,
Everybody
like-
down right now. And you just see her, she's like freaking out, like immediately.
I wasn't like 50 feet in the air.
No,
I was
no.
like just above the snow.
Still. She's gonna get onto the ground and like sink into the snow and just be like, God damn it. Okay. All right,
Alright,
everybody.
as I
Everybody
float
gather around, everybody. Okay. We are in hostile territory. This country does not approve of magic and will therefore kill us if they see it. We will
Let's
get
go to town,
arrested.
guys.
We will get tried. We will get burned as witches. This place is crazy, okay? Also, they are very much equipped with weaponry, lots of long ranged like guns and stuff. So we need to start heading south, like immediately.
Okay, well,
Or we go to town.
Or we don't, because half of us exude magic out of our very pores, and they have people that hunt that shit.
Yeah, but they can't kill a god.
They can certainly try, and I'd really prefer they don't.
You said you wanted an army.
so we kill them and make them submit.
Yeah, what? That doesn't
Yeah.
make any
Yeah,
sense.
so what is your plan?
What do you mean plan?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
God. Okay, so I would prefer we don't use any teleport magic or anything, because that takes a minute to prepare. We just need to start heading south, and then once we cross the border into the Aglor Empire, from there we could probably do whatever we need to do. But, like,
Why-
Can we
Teleport us
just find a free spot and teleport, or does this place like not let us do magic?
I mean, there are people who, like, of course, practice in the shadows and stuff, but, like, those who do magic are actively hunted down by the government here.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if
I
we
don't think they're gonna
teleport,
find
you're
us
not
in
gonna be
10
here.
minutes that it takes them to cast teleport.
That takes, like, what, an hour? We're pretty close
Yeah.
to town, and if
Chrissy,
they
how long
saw
does it
us,
take to cast
Um,
teleport?
if they saw us flying, they're probably already coming.
Can anyone who wants to make me a perception check?
I'm definitely.
I'm
You
talking
mean all of
Percy.
us?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, because I'm actively asking Percy how long does it take to cast teleport. not
I'm
looking
a
around.
It
flash
takes
of
an
genius.
hour. I mean, I can do it, but I
I'm
don't.
pretty sure it doesn't.
I
take
could
enough time.
try. Maybe.
Teleport is one action.
Yeah, just Percy, can't you teleport us?
Teleportation circle, I don't know. Or can
That's
you
what I
just
was
use
assuming
teleport
we
to
would
teleport to a
use.
circle?
Yeah, he
I don't
already
think
has
we-
circles placed, so
Yeah, I
But you
think you
have
can
to-
just use teleport to go to.
Well,
circle.
no, because you have to make a circle and then teleport
No.
from one circle to the other.
Teleportation
Um,
circle is how you would set up permanent spots.
No, but you
in
have to
the
draw a
teleport-
circle to teleport
Yeah,
in
you
general.
have to draw a circle.
So,
like that. It takes
you
I
have
think it's just
teleportation.
teleport
You have
spells.
10
teleportation
minutes?
circle, and then you have teleport.
I know
Teleportation
the
circle
circle
takes an
takes a
hour.
second.
A teleport takes an action.
But
What does
it
he
takes
have?
you to a circle.
What's
Yeah.
the range on teleport?
Currently, anywhere on the same plane of existence,
Yeah.
that you've been and are familiar with,
We
Cool.
have a circle that he set up at our house.
No, we could
you don't
just
even
go
need a
anywhere.
circle.
Well, I'm assuming he's gonna teleport us to the circle at our house.
Or the capital.
Because
So-
that would get rid of bad juju.
Like I was here for a couple months, guys, but I was like on the ground. I was like old fashioned. I didn't use my broom. Like it was touch and go.
You ask Percy this, and he goes, "I didn't have it prepared today.
That's fine. We'll just hoof
I
it
had
then.
us to try and keep us safe if we needed to stay for another night somewhere."
Let's go to town. Just don't cast
and-
anything.
You see, though, all of you will see this first.
Oh, Damn, I
Um,
shouldn't have used the flash then.
well, that's what's going to help you in a second.
Oh.
So all of you see antlered animal.
Ooh,
Look, an antlered animal.
somebody's probably on his back or something. We gotta go.
No one is on its back, but it
Okay.
is making its way. It is not too far around. As Kaz, you do see something flicker off in the distance.
Hmm.
It's a scope. It's a scope.
As you
Get
hear-
down! They're in the trees.
And the animal just drops.
Oh my god.
Oh. Did I hear anything?
Other than
made a
that
noise.
little flicker. Oh, sorry, I did make a noise. Sorry.
He
You
made a
heard
noise. We
the.
just can't hear it.
You hear a
It's like a whip
Oh,
crack
that-
or
kinda, yeah. That would be the best way to describe this one.
Hmm.
As you then hear, oh, hello there. Sorry about that. Didn't realize you were that close.
Feet on the ground.
no one's flying at this point.
I know. I'm just reminding you. She's
My
very
apologies.
nervous.
Didn't mean to scare any of you folks.
You didn't hit anyone.
Looks over. Like, what am I looking at?
You see a human male as he kind of gets up, and you wouldn't have seen him previously until he started to stand up, as he is wearing clothing to help blend into
Fucking
the
ghillie suit.
surroundings around him. As he picks up his weapon, and it is a long-barreled rifle with a seeing glass on top. And he
As
goes,
distracted as she is, Kriya would focus on that pretty hard. Be like, oh my god, what was that? Oh my god.
as you would notice, Kriya,
Mhm.
their weaponry has already improved more
It's
since
been
you've
3
last
years.
been
That's
here.
interesting. This hasn't been large. Yeah.
And he kind of goes, "Oh, what brings you all out over here? Are you heading over into town? I don't recognize you from the town, so you gotta be a bit
no,
of travelers."
No, we're just passing by.
Just passing by.
Oh well, if you do make it into town, well, I'll help treat you to some nice food and some warm shelter. It can be a bit chilly out here. Oh my dear, you are not dressed for this weather.
No.
Oh please come
Really?
into town. Come into. I insist.
Oh,
No.
I insist. You guys gotta at least get some better clothing.
Hospitality is my one weakness.
Let's be polite, everyone.
You guys gotta get some proper
Leave us
clothing if you're gonna be out here.
we're obviously not good at keeping track of the world around us. Can you make sure we don't get lost?
Oh, absolutely. I can just let me just quickly wrap this fella up, and he kind of takes out some like sturdy rope, and he kind of attaches it to both of the antlers, loops it up, ties it into a knot, and kind of just puts it on his over his shoulder as he goes.
You don't want help with that, sir.
Oh, this old thing. Oh no, it's okay, but I appreciate it. No offense, but it doesn't seem like you've worked out a day in your life.
I like him more now. Hey, while you're walking, that looks heavy. Can I hold your weapon?
It's the most suspect thing you could ever ask someone.
Let's just.
Make a persuasion with disadvantage.
Really?
You're
Why?
a stranger asking if you can hold this guy's firearm.
We're
Okay,
all
but I
armed.
am openly
As he has it.
carrying.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
currently has
like, I
it
have a
strapped
gun.
onto
Why would he
a.
trust me with his gun?
Kinda has
why
it
would you
strapped
trust
on
me with
over his
gun
shoulder.
when I actively also have a gun.
It doesn't matter. You're okay. Here, I have a gun in my hand. I have a gun
He's
on
now
me.
surrounded by a bunch of strangers.
Okay,
Can
but
I
she looks
unarm you?
excited
You're armed.
about the gun. Like, it's
I-
not
I-
like she's giving
I
me
know.
a creepy look. She's very
You're-
clearly, it's fine.
Stop advocating for this.
Okay.
I
You're
know.
not good.
Okay, that's a nat 1 and a 10,
You're
so...
not one.
Damn it! I hate not being a halfling!
Oh, don't worry. That's why I got my my handy dandy strap here.
But it's
I
so
appreciate
cool.
your offer of assistance.
Can I
I mean...
can I do an insight
But
check
see-
on him?
You would be yes. Go right ahead. For
I want to see if he's noticed that there's no tracks from our spot
oh, that's fair.
because we
Alright.
literally just teleported in.
Yep.
And we've said we're travelers.
There's
So where the
probably
fuck is
like
our-
a Mikhail shaped
footprints?
imprint on the snow where he landed like a cartoon character.
I'm gonna use another flash of genius. So 21. I want to know if he's noticed that there's no tracks from where we supposedly been traveling
Wouldn't
from.
that just be a 20?
No, I have a 22 intelligence.
You're flashed to 6? Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it adds my 6 intelligence.
damn.
you see, he is on guard about something. You are in fact strangers in an area
And we asked for his gun.
and asked for his gun.
Politely.
I don't want
I
to go to this fucking town. I don't
wouldn't-
know why you are advocating for it, but
I
Kazakh's
don't know if
going
you
along.
would, if he would know like that you got here via magic necessarily.
So from his
because-
face, like it doesn't
We're
really look
definitely
like he's
dressed
noticed.
oddly, and we're like enough miles in that I think we wouldn't have stumbled over. Like, this is definitely an odd situation. But
Yeah.
Kreia already said she didn't want to go. For some reason, Zephyr's on the politeness bandwagon when he's usually the biggest asshole. So I'm not really sure what's
Because
happening.
my
here.
other option was to knock this fucker out, and y'all would have gotten mad at me for using magic.
And you did say
You're not wearing a shirt, are
hospitality
you
is your
cold?
biggest.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
you
wearing a
used
shirt.
Yeah,
Hospitality is your
hospitality.
weakness,
Like,
so
yeah, Krea's
you're
weak
for
for
it
I'm
now.
also of the
hospitality.
opinion if we just go sleep in an inn for a night, he can teleport us home before anyone even comes into the inn room.
I mean, I could try.
If it doesn't look like he's immediately like suspect and like trying to lure us into a trap or something like that, Kha'Zix will just keep silent and he'll just follow along to whatever the rest of the party's doing.
I'm gonna chat amicably with him about literally nothing.
While you try to chat, Kreia is grilling him about his rifle.
I'm going to keep encouraging him to ignore the special needs child that we have with us.
Oh God. I'm gonna say both of you make contested persuasions.
You have no hope.
Oh.
I'm gonna let you say first because it's funnier.
Well, alright, let's see. I have to get a dice I can see. It's getting dark. 1 second.
I have brightness on both of my screens at max. So that's my only light.
I'm in the living room. It doesn't work like that for me.
Where do you think my computer is?
Oh yeah, I forgot you post up.
Man.
Let's go.
And I have a ring.
All right, so that's a 16, but I'm gonna flash of genius and get that to a 21.
Okay, is that all?
You're a whore.
I
just
rolled
so
a
you know.
natural 20 and I have +9 to persuasion.
Damn it. I'm asking him specs. They're dirty. I'm sitting here like, oh, what are you using? What kind of stock is that? Oh, I see
And
your
that is
scope is
not
really cool. Look at,
polite.
like,
That's
she's, like,
smooth bore.
in there.
Oh, and the
that
shaft
smooth
on
bore?
it too.
What are you using for your gunpowder? Has it changed? Has the recipe changed? It's just fucking.
You're gonna bring up that you've been here
Absolutely.
before? And stole
I mean,
their
yeah,
guns?
probably. Well, I didn't steal anything. I observed carefully and then came up with my own
Yeah, she made it.
improved design. They don't have any of these. This one's just for me.
They probably do after.
Again,
Zephyr
I'm
all
just
of it.
doing social niceties.
Zephyr
asking
only
about the
gave away
town,
my shotgun
place to
recipe,
eat.
actually.
Who
I
So
knows?
all of
literally
the
only
guards
gave
are
away the
armed
name
with
of your blacksmith.
shotguns.
Like, I don't understand why you don't understand this. I literally only told him the name of your blacksmith.
Yeah,
What
but if
went
they
from there?
yeah,
I
they
don't know.
probably tortured them. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
they
they
did.
only have
You're
like
right.
the
The assassin gives a
systems.
shit about the blacksmith being tortured.
One country has machine guns and the other has shotguns, and that is as far as it's been for my spread.
Good job.
Yeah.
That caused 2 entire countries to be armed. I barely spread anything.
It's fine.
Again,
Let's
I'm
just
just doing
follow the
social
Canadian to his
niceties,
house.
Yeah.
asking about the best places to
He's
eat.
rolling for bad things to happen to us. We need to shut up. I know he is.
So, as you guys follow this guy over, some of you may be following in the trail of the essentially dead buck,
Poor thing.
as it is leaving a sunken-in trail behind with padded down snow.
I eat some of the blood snow.
Oh.
Um,
But he's not looking at me.
as
He's
you
got,
are
he somehow has
continuing-
produced a snow cone cup, and he's just
I am
like,
actively distracting this man because I do not trust my
it's
party.
tiger's blood flavor.
I love tiger's blood, by the way. It's my
I
favorite.
know, me too.
as you make your way over to this town, as you kind of go up, there is a not really a main gate area, but there is someone kind of posted up outside, just kind of with like a some sort of alarm system set up in case if something comes through these woods.
Ugh.
They can get
That's the
the
first one we
appropriate people alerted and to where it needs to be. You make your way past the guy kind of walking in with you guys leading you over. Just kind of gives a like a kind wave, and he goes, "Oh, hello there, Dave. See you. They got you on the day shift today. Well, I hope Janice is doing well. I did find some stragglers outside, but gonna get them all nice up and warm, and some good food in their stomachs." Well, you have a nice day. Try and stay warm, all right? You got your heater, right? And he goes, yeah, I got my heater. It's on right now. Oh, that's good. He goes, well, you enjoy your day, eh? And he kind
We have
of
to kill all of these people.
continues
That's
on. And you're walking into this town, and you kind of see lampposts that you saw similarly over on the country of Eileen in
The sky.
Kriya's hometown.
Oh yeah.
Where there is these poles with lights embedded into them. There are different sets of poles up with some sort of wiring connecting each pole to another. As he kind of leads you over to where a house set up, well, not set up, but it is set up with a some sort of carriage out front. It is in odd shaped carriage, and it don't know where one would put the horses to carry it along, but especially seeing they don't use magic here. But he leads you in. He goes, "Oh, please, come on inside. I'll get you up something nice and cozy to wear on your day."
Much appreciated, sir.
Oh, of course. I'm sure my my wife and well, my kids might have something to fit some of you.
Oh,
Well, we could always just find the inn and stay by the fire.
Oh, well, I promise you some good food. I did almost. I could have almost shot you.
I'm sure you've got better aim than that.
Well, it still would have messed up my conscience a bit. So,
When
to
we passed, oh, go ahead.
go ahead. No, ask your
When we
question.
passed by the cart, was there anything in it, or was it like covered, or was it an empty cart?
It had some sort of full covering and glass around as well.
Okay, so
But
it was
there
like a
didn't seem to
covered-
be any people inside. But it was. It did have some snow covering on top too.
So it's been there for a bit. Okay.
At least for a little. You also don't know when it last snowed.
I think while they're walking, Kriya is like trying to help Azil like maintain a normal person pace.
Yes,
Learning
let
how
me
to walk
roll
again.
a deception for him. Or
He's so fast. He's
let me
probably used
do
to flitting around a little
athletics.
We could
Just
just
like
lie
you're-
and
like,
say
knees
he's
up,
a very
knees
fit
up.
halfling.
No, because he mostly uses his dexterity, so I'll do acrobatics to kind of keep himself slow.
Just doing the slow-mo walk.
No deception. Okay. All right. Kriya, roll me a strength check.
I'm not strong. A
We
check
know.
or a saving throw?
Just a check.
Just a check.
Yeah.
Check it.
That's a solid 3.
Okay.
This is not going well for me. I rolled a nat 1 and then a 3. It was
A couple times he's had to check himself. One of those times you're trying to hold him back. The rest of you just feel a gust of wind. Like, oh, it's a bit drafty.
Ugh, almost felt that in my full plate.
And because Kha'Zix is further back, Kha'Zix, Azil is in front of you with Kriya
Mm-hmm.
now. but wasn't.
Okay.
Fucking,
Uh.
you just see my feet, like, instead of steps, it's just 2 straight lines of her attempting to, like, dig her heels in and just getting dragged.
Kha'Zix will look around. Does it look like anyone's watching us as we're entering, or does everyone look like they're busy?
Make a perception.
16.
There has definitely been a couple looks. But you are also a group of people wearing a bunch of clothing that would not be worn here this time of year.
Is this predominantly humans here?
No, there's a couple other races here. You see a couple halflings, dwarf, and a few gnomes, but you have yet to see an elf, or even a half-elf, or tiefling, or dragonborn, or orcs, half-orcs, nothing like that.
No goblins.
No goblins either.
Yeah, he'll kind of look around a bit more nervous now that we're just parading in here and Azil can't freaking control himself. But yeah, he won't make any outward moves. He'll just kind of clock who he sees and who might have watched, and he'll just continue following. He's not going to be the one to start it.
No, I get it. But yeah, you guys are
I'll sure as hell finish it.
inside this person's house. As he kind of goes over and you see him flick some sort of thing on the wall, and the as if these spots produce a type of flame behind a glass to illuminate like the lights outside. But this one was like in an instant. As kind of goes over, he kind of starts up a fire. He goes, all right, well, feel free to take a seat over here and warm yourselves up a bit. It's gotta be cool. You gotta be freezing your
Is
nips
it?
off.
Is this house big enough to fit all of us comfortably, or are we just really packed in like sardines?
I mean, to stay the night, no, not big enough. To be in here at this current point in time, I mean, for now.
Okay.
For now, you're fine. But he kind of goes, all right, well, I'm gonna quick try and find you guys some warmer clothes.
Oh,
Sure.
no need to go out of your way.
Oh, no worries. He kind of walks off. You kind of hear for a little second a conversation between two people for a second. Goes, oh dear, who's that you brought in? And he goes, oh, I found a couple of stragglers outside the town. They're
Couple, we're like 6 people.
a bit looking a bit cold, so I brought them back and almost took their head off. That would have been a bit bad, but just brought them back. I was gonna get them warmed up and get some food in them. So okay, stragglers, you see.
Kree whispers, guys, they seem nice. They seem nice and hospitable and very sweet, and they are until they know you have magic. So just be very careful. I know it's just habit. I know it's just like
Okay,
as easy
Fuck
as
them magic
polite.
folk, right?
Are you telling this to
Careful.
me?
No, I'm telling it to the group.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Kazakhs.
Hey,
No, she just whispers to like the group, and it's just
Priya,
like, just be
if we
very
can hear
careful.
them whispering, they can hear us whispering.
They're not whispering.
Yeah, they're just talking.
Yeah, they're just talking. Anyway, be very, 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 very careful. And she kind of like puts a hand on Percy's shoulder because out of all of us, he probably is the one that uses it like the most like easily. Just like he's the god of magic. He just uses it like without even thinking. So she's just like, be careful.
Kazakhs just
Or-
shrugs like,
We
"Mm."
reclaim this place for Percy.
Did you get dropped on your head as a baby?
Oh my god.
Would you be surprised?
No.
Then shut up.
Uh,
Look, we just be polite in the morning, we vanish. It's not that hard. If I can do
Yes.
it, all of you can do it.
Sure.
Priya, you're in charge of watching Mikhail's mouth.
What? No, I can't be in charge of that.
Well, I can't
called
watch
it.
it myself. I don't have a
called it.
mirror.
I called it first. It's your problem.
Nose
now.
goes, and she puts her finger on her nose.
Oh no, we have to roll initiative if we're doing that.
yeah.
Oh,
But I did it first, so that means I
doesn't
got.
matter.
No,
Advantage.
I did
You
it first
started to say
before
nose
Adam-
goes.
before the rest of you. I got it
I'm
first.
down with you getting advantage, but
Surprise round, I acted first, so now all of you get to decide in order. But I'm not in it
Nah,
because I was
no,
the
you're
first
still
one
in
to
it.
start it.
'Cause
As-
the person
No,
doesn't still
The
roll
indicator always gets their finger on their nose first.
because
Actually,
they're quick. But just give yourself advantage.
Oh no, the
Two
only
Cluck
person
can't
who
be
would need to do
can't
this
be
is
surprised.
Azil. He has alert.
No, 2 Cluck.
Oh, 2 o'clock is alert. Interesting.
Two clicks, finger's already on her nose.
Still, she goes nose goes.
I still say you have to roll, but you have advantage.
God. All right, fine.
Do you think you can't win with advantage?
21.
Beat me both times.
Kazakhs is just looking off. He's not paying attention to whatever y'all are doing.
Well, then you're gonna lose nose goes.
You are gonna lose nose goes.
That...
Oh,
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
It's Catch roll 21.
Yeah, 11.
Your disadvantage is the only reason I didn't lose.
Does Mikhail nose goes?
yeah.
It, does,
What are
it
y'all doing?
doesn't count. Mikhail's does not count, you know.
It doesn't, but it's still funny that he does.
Does it the same-
He
it's
just sees
it's
everyone
the
else
same
doing
as
it.
me.
He just likes to participate.
Oh yeah, no, he's that one in the group who didn't hear nose goes.
although
Who's
wait,
only doing
you
it 'cause they see
said
everyone else.
that you had advantage because of that, but 2 Cluck can't get surprised, so I'm gonna give her the same roll that you're able to.
Oh, we both got 20s then.
Okay, so yeah, hers is a 20 and yours is a 21.
Oh, Percy's not joining us? I thought that was Percy's role.
Oh, Percy, yes.
Percy's like, no.
I'm gonna
I just
give
want to be responsible for this.
Percy.
To give him advantage.
And also, I feel like Azil's faster than everyone in existence. As
Azil
soon as
doesn't
he
have
knows
roll.
I'm doing it, he would
Well,
just do it.
Percy
Azil
already
does
gets
not have roll.
advantage.
I'm
Because
just
of
gonna
his cloak.
say, guys, the only way I know how to keep Mikhail's mouth shut is with magic.
Or with your mouth. The one time.
Okay.
Okay, then let's
And
give me a closed-in room, and I'll keep him quiet that way.
for Azil, I'll roll his. Oh, I can do it on there.
He's so fast. There's no way.
There's no way. I just assumed
He would
he'd
have
win.
it on there before I even do. Like,
Before
I'd be
she
like,
starts saying nose.
no. And he'd be like, I got this.
There's a breeze in the room now.
So
Did
fast.
no.
Okay.
What the hell are y'all doing?
He could
looks
still
over at
lose.
everyone with fingers on their nose.
Hey, rolled a 23.
Nice.
So you got Kaz lost.
Yeah.
What are y'all
Guys.
doing?
It's your job to make
Uh,
sure Mikhail doesn't fuck this up with something he says.
Wow. Kazakhs looks over at Mikhail.
We're doing
Don't tell him about any of our magic. And he'll give it exactly thumbs up.
Like
All
never.
right, done.
It's
We're
so poorly.
doomed.
After you say that,
We
you
only
kind
need
of
to make it
hear
a night.
the other person kind of walks into the room. He goes, "Oh, hello there. My name is Arlene. Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna go and fix up some dinner." And she kind of goes,
Really, Miss Arlene, you
Oh,
guys have
do you
done
need
enough.
any help in the kitchen?
"Oh, don't
Yeah.
worry. Unless you unless you have any experience in filleting a buck."
Kaz
She like
Yeah.
takes a step towards the kitchen, then goes, "No, I don't know how to do that." And then
Well,
sits
it's all
down.
right.
Kazakh does.
right? Yeah,
Kazakh does.
Kazakh looks at her like, "Do you want me to help you, or was that just a rhetorical?"
Oh, sure. I don't mind any assistance.
All right. Kazakh gets up.
That's my problem.
Still in his full armor. He'll go over there.
All right. But she kind of opens
So
up
they
the.
go outside, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But dude is
should I
still
roll cook's
inside and
utensils?
potentially store the kids.
She takes you outside and she kind of drags the buck over to the side shed where she, you see her grab a hook and kind of lift it up by the legs. And she
Oh yeah, I
cranks
forgot.
it
She's
up.
a human. She's taller than me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that's a small. She's a grown woman.
As she goes to drain it, essentially. And she goes, "Oh,
Kazakh looks
Siri."
at the blood and then looks away quickly.
If you want, you
Nothing
can
lasts
roll
while
a
drinking blood.
wisdom saving throw if you want.
I had some blood snow cones
Okay.
before we got here.
All
I'm
right.
good.
Also, who doesn't dress their kill out in the wild?
But
Well, he was with us, so maybe.
I'm
he
always
just
in the
wanted-
wild.
so she takes
We
it
don't,
back,
Dale.
and does that, and she goes, "All right. Well, this one's gonna need to drain a bit, but don't worry, we've got another. We had this one draining since yesterday."
Ah,
And she kind
Pretty
of has it pulls it out.
plentiful hunting around here, huh?
Surprisingly for the winter. Usually you'd have to do this ahead of time and dry the meat.
Not if they're reindeer.
Oh, that, I guess that's fair. But that reindeer are normally like,
Migratory, but they do hang out in frozen areas.
yeah, but like normally there's like tribes that, like follow the reindeer in order to like keep.
That's
them
in
from
our
migrating out.
world.
So anyway,
Yes. So anyway, she kind of pulls this out. Yeah, roll me with your cooking utensils.
sure.
400.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 for a 38.
All right. Kazakh's has
Oh.
only done this a couple times. Shing, 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 shing.
Oh my
Immediately
god.
filleted, the blood somehow already drained.
Well, the blood on this one
Yeah,
was.
This is
Okay.
an already prepared buck. All
Um,
right. Shing, 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 shing.
as she does pull
There's
out
no
her knife
headache
and she's
left.
cutting into some areas, and you're just going a little bit faster and carving into and pulling out some of the nice meats and pulling out the bad stuff too.
Good. Nice
And
stuff.
trails.
Throws it.
And you're getting some good cuts in, and she's pretty impressed. She goes, "Oh yeah, well you say a couple times, but obviously you did some filleting in the past. Where is it that you grew up?"
Oh,
Oh, we didn't ask if it was okay to not be from here.
it was some random orphanage. Kazakhs can't remember the name anymore.
Oh, sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
But it looks
Just
like you
try.
got a good group of friends over there. That's what they say, though. You know, yeah. If you don't have a family already, it's the friends you make on the way that become your family.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. Well, you got a nice bunch of people over there, so good family for you. And on the inside, Percy kind of looks over and has been like, I don't know what to do with my books.
Give them to me.
Bag, into the bag. And she'll open her messenger bag.
Keep that closed.
It just looks like a bag for all intents and
It
purposes.
is
It's fine.
inherently magical. Drop it in and close it and keep it closed.
Let's
In the
just
back.
do a sleight of hand.
Which is why I said hand it to me first.
It is a dexterity check. He has advantage.
Dicks.
20. So yeah, goes and puts them in the bag. And you just hear a... Oh, so we got some learned folk!
But we're out studying the wilds. That's why we got lost.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm very interested in your native spreading Cotoneaster. It's a fascinating plant. I love good perennial.
Perennials would be dead right now.
I don't know.
There's snow on the ground.
Yeah, I mean perennials. It's fine. It just means they come back every year.
love a
but
good- Shrub.
yeah, it's a shrub. It's like a bush, so it like
As you're here for the cooking.
goes dormant.
Be like, oh, well. Definitely does some words I don't even know.
Just,
Yeah,
yes.
confusing.
I will just
Someone
have to-
said big words.
I will just have to take your word on it. Okay.
That was a real plant, just in case anyone's curious.
I very much believe that, and I was like, "Oh my god, she just looked
You're
at a
actually
plant."
into botany, aren't you?
Yeah.
God.
So that happens. That was a quick, good save.
Nice.
It was convincing enough that you don't even need to roll on that.
I'm down for it. I just need to get to the dinner, get him to show us an inn, and we're good.
As
We're already
because
almost there.
you are outside and you are filleting this up and doing a spectacular job getting all the right areas and
Does she? I guess maybe I should have rolled this earlier. Does she or the guy make any notes of my claw arm?
It's mechanical.
Yeah, it does technically look like a mechanical prosthesis, but with claw, with 3 claw blades on. it.
I'm gonna say this. Roll me a deception check with advantage.
Sure. Ho ho ho. Ooh, thank God. 17.
17.
Oh, this is my medicinal claw arm.
They pay no attention, like no mind of it.
Oh, they don't want to be rude. That's nice.
Technologies here are different
Different.
and advanced in different ways than they have over in Aglor. Aglor has built its country off of the basis of the use of magic, while this country, according to Kriya, has based its technological advancements around science and
Hating magic.
technology and mechanics.
Which is weird, because
It's-
science you don't understand is basically magic.
Um,
But Kha'Zix doesn't say that, but he's thinking it.
yeah.
All right,
Um,
cool. He'll help still continue preparing the meal.
Yeah. Okay. A good amount of time goes by with you both of you filleting this, and
Filet,
About-
filet.
takes you about like 30 minutes to get it all cut up.
Yeah, it's a big animal.
Yes, it is. It is a very gamey meat. But you get it all set and ready to get ready for cooking.
Well, that
As
made it go a little bit faster. The extra pair of hands.
oh yes, it did. Oh, absolutely. This probably would have taken me at least an hour and a half if I was doing this just by myself. But thank you very much.
Glad to help, he says.
Well, I'm glad to have met you. Oh, that accent was changing.
Kazakh.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. So,
Yes, Kazakhs can't wait for the meal.
as she kind of, you help her as she takes this meat back inside, as she places some of it into different bags and places them into what you have more recently discovered due to your late friend Dagbo, a contraption that
Refrigerator.
resembles a freezer.
Wow.
But she
Kinda
puts
gives it a
most, yeah, she puts most of it into it as she starts preparing this food. As you rejoin the others, as the owner of this house, whom you have not heard the name of yet, comes back with a few sets of thicker clothing. Mikhail, he gives you some clothing of his own for you. It is a nice, warm, thicker jacket and pants
Oh no.
as a
Ew.
whole. In general,
these
Yo,
over
why
your
would he
coat
hand
legs.
him pants? He has fur on his legs.
it's still cold.
Are the reindeer cold? If we're cold, they're cold. Let them inside.
They are. Indeed.
Let
Yeah.
them free.
As he passes out these clothing, as he hands Percy some clothing. That one that he hands Percy is a little bit more worn down, mostly because as he hands it, he goes, "Oh, this one, I know it's a bit rough, but don't worry about having it stretched over some of your larger limbs. With these ones, we do not ask for any of these to come back, but these ones will stretch a little bit more." And he gets to you, Kaz, Tukluk, Kriya, and Zephyr. He goes, "All right, now I do apologize. These ones are actually from our kids."
I'm 5'10". How
Yeah,
tall is the kid?
Zephyr's his normal
Oh yeah,
size. Oh, damn. You're short still.
How tall is Mikhail?
like 6 something.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this one.
stand short, too.
He goes, "These ones are from our youngest two," as he gives some to Kriya, Tukluk, and Kriya, Tukluk, Kaz, and Azil.
Mm.
As he gives some stuff for him, and he goes, "Oh, and I got these lovely boots here too to help trudge through the snow a bit better and not freeze your tootsies, if you know."
Whose tootsies are out?
Okay, but if you're
Mikhail
wearing
doesn't have tootsies.
light feet, like light shoes, your
Mm.
feet are gonna freeze.
Cool.
These are for to keep your tootsies warm.
Imagine having feet, weaklings.
And you young man, this one is from our eldest son. He's a bit more eccentric, but these ones should fit you a little bit better than my clothing. And
Sleeve was best.
yeah. It is no. It is a bit of a more padded clothing. This does seem to be a handcrafted set of clothing that all matches. It seems to be of a set.
These look far too nice to just give to a stranger. I'll be fine next to the fire.
Oh, yes, but traveling out there, oh, heavens, no. I would much rather if you all left with something to keep you a bit more warm out there. Please, I will not take no for an answer.
Well, you should at least ask your son first.
Well,
What
can
if
I
he cares
pay
for
you
these?
for these? Then at least you guys can buy some things to replace them.
You're already doing too much for us.
Well, how about this? If you would like to pay us in some sort of way, how about with stories? You say you are not obviously from our neck of the woods, but
Where are your children now?
oh, they should be getting out of school anytime now.
Oh, I thought you killed them.
Mikhail!
I was just making sure. We don't know.
I'm sorry, excuse him.
Oh my goodness, that is a bit extreme.
That's right.
He
What's on
was
his
not
mind
properly
immediately.
socialized as a child.
I'd parvo.
Oh my god.
I'll
He
go
said-
over and pat Mikhail's hip. There.
That tickled.
But anyways, you see these clothing, and
I mean, do you maybe need anything fixed up around the house? I can probably help with that.
It's like, oh, you're a carpenter.
but yeah, Zephyr, this clothing, it seems to have some sort of basic and crude mechanism
What?
a part of this clothing. If you were to put this on, it looks like it has like a cape, and if you were to put this on, there's some sort of attachment on the right sleeve, on the inside of the right sleeve, that kind of goes around two of your fingers. And if triggered this, the cape kind of stiffens up and whips out like wings.
What the?
Hell?
Is he learning how to fly?
Oh no, he's just a bit, as I said, he is a bit more eccentric.
So he's an inventor.
He's like me.
He's like me.
These
for real.
would not be suitable for even gliding. This looks more like design.
Oh, okay.
He's a
He's
cosplayer.
extra
He does
extra-
fashion.
He's a cosplayer.
That's extra.
Maybe that's why
okay.
he invited us. He's like, oh my gosh, these are some weird people. I bet my kid would love to see them.
To see their weird outfits and
Yeah.
make cosplay.
Oh
Whatever.
I don't think I have any.
His bat fursuit.
my god. Could you imagine? He like walks in and we're just like,
Hey, as long as his dad's still in the room, that's fine.
Oh my
If he walks in
god.
and it's just us, it's like,
Oh well.
promise we ain't go through
Guess
the
like we'll just sit still and quiet until it's time for dinner.
Again, I'll just make nonsense conversation.
Um,
Put on the
and
floor.
you get your clothing that you were given, whether you put them on or not, it's up to you. Azil kind of
I'm not leaving the room we're in.
puts his on, and his very much is a colorful onesie,
A kid
Oh
sailor's onesie.
no.
and he's just like, he's got the
Oh,
footies and
no.
everything, and he's like, oh, this is interesting.
Oh no.
I feel powerful.
I feel strength. Yes. Okay. Well, this is something. Goes, oh, I know it's very, they have their thicker clothing on when going to school.
Cool.
And a little bit of time does go by as she's cooking up food, and but
Bless you, Zephyr.
Rescue.
It was cold. I'm sorry.
and
Don't worry.
don't worry, you're next to a fire. As
Kendrick will heat you up and he firebolts you.
It has nothing.
about like a half hour to 45 minutes pass before the people show up, and presumably their kids show up. They have some backpacks on, like one of them kind of just has it over just one shoulder, and the other two, they're twins,
Oh.
kind of both come in, just kind of kick their boots off, drop their backpack onto the floor. As they go and like they kick their boots off, you see some of the snow kind of like fly off into like the back wall of where they're tossing their boots. The older one kind of more politely took off his boots and just laid them down, and just started walking and just stops in place.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Yes, we have company. He goes, I see that. Why?
Well, my name's Michelle, and
It's a fair question.
He's suddenly a woman. Damn it! Not again.
That's Michaela. Okay.
It's Michaela.
Well, hello. My name's Evan.
Cool.
Hi, my name's Kriya. Is my second
Hello,
Percy?
Priya.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sorry. I was just like, she just almost said creation on accident, and she's like, "Wait, that's an awkward name to give people. I can't just give that."
So, why you got our clothes?
I stole
Um,
them.
I haven't put in the. I haven't.
Yeah,
put
I haven't put
they're
it on
off-
either.
But you were still giving them, so you're like right
the,
there.
they're next to me, but I have not put them on.
Neither have I. And
Oh,
all of a sudden,
your
your
dad.
father-
Yeah.
gave him to us. He was worried for what we were wearing wasn't appropriate to the weather.
Well, I mean, true, but wow, okay.
We tried.
Hey, isn't that my galactic? Never mind. Whatever.
Oh, it's almost ready.
Whatever. Is it? It was okay. It's fine. I can make more. I got another one coming anyway. The other two kids kind of just walk in, don't even pay any mind to you. They just kind of both run upstairs. As the mom just kind of goes, "Hey, you two keep hey, you two wash up now. We're gonna be having dinner in a moment." As you kind of hear them upstairs going, "Okay, mom."
Okay.
And food finishes up. It smells really good. Considering how fast she may have cooked it. But it would have taken a lot longer if Kaz didn't help her cut the food.
You're welcome, everyone.
And it was very choice cuts. As
Delicious
you
pie.
all are invited to the table. More chairs are brought out to the dining room table. And you can clearly see that the good silverware and the good plates were brought out for this.
Ah, shit.
We have company.
Are these
Utensils.
edible plates?
He eats one. Doesn't wait for an
Starts
answer.
like
Just
chewing
crunch.
on it.
Oh
Sorry,
dear. Nope,
Kazik slides over a gold. Don't worry about it.
That instead.
No, not the, he didn't slide to you. Slap your hand.
He eats it anyway.
Oh, so you
I
hand
always like to distract me from the plate.
Oh my
you
God.
hand over a gold to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me subtract a gold.
All right.
That'll probably cover the clothes too, so Kriya notes that and goes, alright, maybe I won't pay them later.
I'm
Yeah.
literally leaving the outfit when we leave.
Oh. Oh wow, you really aren't from around here. Okay.
Kazik does
Wait,
a brief
would I
like,
know why
oh,
that
I
would
wonder
be
if they're
weird?
gold. Yeah, in Kazik's head, he's like, oh shit, I don't know if their gold is different.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, it's got the Aglor Empire emblem on them.
Mm.
Oh well, he already handed the gold, so he's not gonna take it back.
I mean, it makes sense because it's habit. You don't think
Question,
anything of twice of
What
it.
would I know about the border for this country and whether or not like how open is the border here?
Not very.
So it would be odd to see people randomly traveling up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would it be even odder to see people traveling and also have other country gold?
Yeah.
I mean that's the
no,
whole thing
well,
is that they now know that we came from the Aglor Empire, which means we crossed the border, which is probably a no-no. So
we had
Kriya's like,
permission,
ooh.
But yeah, maybe.
I mean, she's been here before, but being a courier opens a lot of doors for you when it comes to travel because you have things to deliver places.
Yeah, we just had to buy time.
With gold.
Yeah.
Let's go. Literally buy it.
Okay.
As she says that and kind of grabs the gold coin with no hesitation.
Epic.
And it is clear that dinner isn't over yet. As
Food.
she kind of goes,
Mm.
"Oh well, kids, you guys have a busy day tomorrow. I think it's time for you to head upstairs to get ready for bed." As the eldest kind of has like food like on his forehead, he goes, "What?" And he goes, "Like I said, I think it's time and ready for you to get upstairs and get ready for bed."
Kind of slightly elbow whoever is sitting next to me, probably 2 o'clock. Like, hey,
Mikhail
I'll-
starts getting ready to go to bed.
I put my other hand on Mikhail to keep him from getting up.
As he kind of goes,
Not you.
Oh.
"You're acting weird, Mom, but whatever. Okay."
We'll go sleep somewhere else.
I think Kriya's immediately on guard, assuming guards are gonna like
Uh-huh.
pour into the house or
As,
something all of a sudden. So she's just like,
As she kind of they get up and go, and she's continuing to eat a couple more bites, and they walk off and they leave, and she puts her silverware down, and she takes that gold coin back out, and she passes it across the table, and she goes, "My apologies, but I cannot accept this coin here. It would be bad news.
Smush it real good.
We're gonna need to find you a different place to stay other than a tavern,
Yeah.
because that would not end well for you. Or us, in that matter, seeing we brought you here.
I mean, I do have, and I pull out my bag, and dig through it. I have. Oh God, where is it? Hold on. I still have a bag of gems.
Can I pay with this ruby?
oh my
Literally,
god.
it's a there's no markings on them.
No, it's understandable. You know, your husband invited us in for a meal, but you know, we don't really need to stay the night. We do really
No,
need
we
to be
were
getting
at,
home.
we were.
We can
Yeah.
hoof it out of here.
We
We were already
we
planning on
appreciate your
doing it.
hospitality. It was lovely. You have a lovely home, and your
So I've
family
got
is
a little bag
wonderful.
of gems, random gems worth 15 gold points.
Yeah, we don't need to stay in this town.
But all I was saying is it probably would be a bit unwise to go to the tavern and at least pay with this type of currency, because then that would draw a little bit of unwanted attention upon yourself. As she keeps like starting to like
I
get a
very
little bit
appreciate
at
everything
a
you're doing for us.
normal tone, and she keeps hushing herself down. Yeah.
So please let me pay you in some way, and show the gems.
If you feel,
Why are you being so nice to people?
if you do
Really
feel a
suffer.
bit, if you
You've been
feel
taken.
compelled to do so, that we will not stop you. But
Yeah, you have been far too nice to us, and I literally just please take whatever gems you would like.
it's well, first, where is it you're trying to go? You
We
trying to go
literally just
further
need,
north or down south?
We're going to head south, but we need to rest for the night first.
Guys, I can.
We're literally just trying to make progress.
Very
We
well.
could just make a camp somewhere.
If we can get alone for 5 seconds, Kriya can probably teleport us out.
I asked that a long time ago.
We can yeah. So if you're trying to get down south, I assume you mean no cross.
Sure.
Okay. She kind of looks to her husband. He kind of gets up. He doesn't say anything.
Oh, where are we going?
He just gets up.
Oh, okay.
He checks the outside. Gives a quick nod. She goes, "All right. Well, it was lovely to have you over for dinner. And thank you very much, young man, for helping cut the food. I appreciate that." As she raises her voice just a little bit louder, at a normal temperature. Normal, not temperature.
Temperature.
In
A-
normal volume.
Yeah.
Warmer
Kind
in
of
here.
just to make sure that upstairs can hear her. She goes, "But we're gonna have to part ways from here." As her husband kind of walks over to a different door, not the front door. She goes, "But yeah, it was lovely to meet you. And remember, try to stay warm out there." As he opens the door, and it is stairs to going downstairs. As she gives a wink to you.
Can I do an insight check?
Go
Is it a
for it.
dungeon?
Yeah, I'm right there with her. I'm like, is it gonna be an anti-magic field?
I'm not gonna guidance because
I don't think it's that elaborate, but
Well, I mean, anti-magic field is still magic, so unlikely, but
anti-science.
I kind of want to
magic
see, like, are there guards coming? Are they, like, cause, like, is this, like, a...
Oh no, I'm just trying to see if this is a trap or if they're literally
But
just
also,
like
is it a chat?
people who
Yeah.
help us get out.
I only got a 9.
Okay, I got a total of 22.
22.
I have a 6 to insight.
Isaac is just
Oh,
reacting.
any
If it's
bitches.
a trap, he'll kill them. If it's not,
That's
then we're out of
by
here.
the way, that's why I've been polite. I don't want to kill a fucking village. Y'all think I'm a murderer enough.
So
I can
Isaac
and
is
will
neutral,
kill
so
the
he'll do
village.
it if he
though.
has to.
he did check outside and kind of gave like a nod over to his wife, and at that point you kind of get that with a 22 there may be someone on the way over, and they don't want them to find you.
Okay, but they're being genuinely helpful.
As far as you can tell with that, yes.
That's what I believe. Yes, I'll go downstairs, but I will before I leave insist she takes at least some gems. These people will be better off for us leaving.
I pick up my gold.
That's probably a good plan.
Yeah.
I left it on the table. They'd be like,
Keep
"What is
the
that?"
gold in your pockets, or feed it to Mikhail. I don't care which.
As
Go downstairs.
as he opens up the door, you kind of see as he heads over to the freezer, as well, grabs a couple of the fully frozen bits of meat,
We can hunt, sir.
and
It'll be okay.
heads down there with you.
Mm.
Closes the door behind you all with him there. Heads down. It is not lit up. As he gets down there, he kind of pulls a string and a little light turns on, and you see a another freezer down here. And as you see the freezer, he kind of heads over to the freezer and kind of moves it a little bit. It scrapes. He stops, pulls it aside a bit more. And as you see behind this freezer, there is a small opening. And
Hiding hole room or out of the house?
this is... do
Like
you
a
go
hiding
in?
hole?
Yes.
This
I also
is...
need to know how much I'm reducing my bag of gems by.
1 gem.
It doesn't say number of gems. You told me bag of gems worth 15 gold.
This 1 gem, it's probably worth about 2 gold.
Okay. That's fine with me.
As you kind of like look in, do you have dark vision at all?
I only have dark vision.
Oh, that's
I
right.
do that.
That is right. I forgot about that.
I only have
This is
dark vision.
not a room nor an exit of the house. This might possibly be considered
Frank.
a with a 22 for the insight. I'll give you this. This is more so of a smuggler's route.
Okay.
These guys are fucking like underground railroading folk. What is this?
Shut up. And we have
It is
to-
close to the border and very friendly people.
That's what I figured.
You're gonna take some.
No, like he
Meat is
whispers in the guy's ear because he's
Oh.
holding like frozen meat. He's like, I'll
Hell,
take
this
that.
meat is 100% something else. Just leave it be.
Oh my god, you're so weird. I love it.
As you kind of all get in,
Like, are you gonna finish
he goes to
Gnawing
close
on
it
my
behind you
waffles.
guys. So he goes to close it behind you guys as you hear people enter in upstairs.
She will whisper thank you as they pass.
I am so tempted to cast silence so you can do it easier.
No
Um,
magic. They will
I'm
tell.
not going to.
Kha'Zix will
um,
just thumbs up.
as you kind of hear as he goes upstairs, up the stairs, you hear his footsteps go upstairs. You hear people talking.
I was
up
gonna
above.
say,
Yes.
like, as when I'm, can I have that meat? I'm
I
gonna
think
like
the meat's the
guidance
exclusive
him
meat down here.
so
Don't
that
use
way
magic.
Trust.
he doesn't know. I was gonna say so that way.
Guidance is like somatic and vocal. Like you have to wave your hand around and say shit.
I know. I was gonna like go up behind him and be like, "Are you gonna finish that?" And then like take the meat, and then that's
If this guy has residual magic on him, they might be
I-
able
I
to
will.
tell though.
I was gonna say to help him like lie to the people coming, but I won't.
She literally told all of you, no one use
And I
magic.
told
Don't
you
do
to.
it.
I told you someone needed to watch Mikhail. Did I not?
Kha'Zix just shrugs.
Should I flip for it?
Oh my god.
Kha'Zix is
If
like,
it
do
looks
whatever
like
you want.
He's casting anything, I will subtle spell counterspell immediately.
I'm like, okay,
I mean,
well,
it could put the family in danger, and they're very nice folks.
well, they should have thought about that before they smuggled people. I won't.
So you don't do it?
Should have
no.
known better.
Okay. He makes his way upstairs. As you hear the door open, you kind of hear,
With the meat still?
yep, with the meat still.
Yeah, it's his excuse for being down here.
Bitch. I won't bet.
As he, as he heads in, up the stairs, the door opens, and you hear on the other side, a voice you recognize just barely. There seems to be more people with him, but Dave from the front gate
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Maybe we should
is
have killed Dave.
upstairs, and
Is this just like the next house over?
oh no,
Oh no, Dave is checking the house. Okay. I
Yeah.
understand.
with a
I thought you
couple
meant
of there's a
that's
couple
all.
other people.
Oh.
No, this is from upstairs that you're hearing. As he like opens up the door and he goes, the second the door opens and it goes, all right, sweet, all right, honey, I got the meat. Oh, hello, Dave. What can we, lovely to see you. What can we think for the unexpected visit? So you hear, as the door kind of closes and you hear it a little bit more muffled. Better yet, anyone who's really listening, make a perception check to see if you can
All of us?
hear through that muffledness.
Kha'Zix doesn't care.
I have a 12 total. You have the best perception, Cat.
Like, is this like a tunnel out of here?
Yeah.
So like, he's kind of like getting ready to just leave. Like he's
I
looking
will
back
be
at
the
y'all
last
like, what are y'all
person
looking
to go.
for?
I wanna hang out until the last minute.
Kha'Zix just tapping his foot, waiting for everyone.
Oh
But
no, I'll wait
silently.
you guys to keep going. I have dark vision, I have stealth, and I have invisibility.
I got a 15.
I'll handle it. My grand total was 12.
I'll flash a genius that into a 20 just for fun.
Okay. Alright. Then with a 20, you hear we're just checking on that group of strangers came in that they got word that they came all the way to your house. They still here? He goes, as Arlene speaks up and goes, we had them try to stick around a bit more for dinner, but they ate a little bit and said that they really needed to be on their way. They were very insistent, but we tried to keep them here a little bit longer, but they did say that they were heading over. They were originally heading over to Ulrich. If that helps at all a bit, that they were just making their way over to Ulrich. Well. I apologize for the intrusion, but you know the drill, though. We're gonna have to take a look around just to be on the safe side. Oh, no worries.
On hearing that, Kriya would be like, "All right, guys, time to go. Let's go. And she'll start kind
Kha'Zix
of
is already walking.
on there, yeah.
All right. You make your way. Zephyr, do you follow?
I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be the last one to go.
Was he able to hear any of that? Because I would not have been
Oh,
translating.
no.
I'm still my plan stays the same. I'm planning on hanging out till I'm the last person. I basically want to hang out long enough to be sure I don't hear anything like guns or people getting hit. If it's been quiet for long enough, I'll just leave after
Okay.
everyone else is gone.
Yeah.
And
Um,
I'm not casting anything unless it's like I'm in the corner.
No worries. The last thing you catch is Dave's voice making his way down the basement stairs as the gentleman who had helped you guys originally is telling him that you just that he just ended up putting away all the meat in the upstairs freezer, and he opens up the freezer to give him a couple bags of meat. And he goes, "Oh, and as always, I got your special cut right here." And he closes.
Wait, is that at the downstairs thing? Like, does he make eye contact with
Mhm.
ever?
No, we're
No,
behind
you
the
guys are
wall.
behind the wall,
Oh, okay, cool.
and ends up making. So wait, you hear him make up your way upstairs, but then you
Stealth away.
get that point of leaving. All right. So yeah, you are inside a tunnel with no lights,
That doesn't bother me.
no end in sight.
That bothers me a little bit.
And all you have is a direction.
Does the tunnel head south?
You are directed
Can I
here
tell?
after she asked if you were heading
Yeah.
south.
That doesn't mean the tunnel is going south. If we're at the blue dot that you made, then we're closer to the eastern border than we are the southern.
I'm gonna say,
Kriya wasn't sure on
The-
their exact location. She just knew they needed to head south.
yeah, and the only person who would really have a biggest clue, unless anyone has keen mind. Does anyone have that?
Nope.
Does Percy have that? I do not remember.
Does the god of knowledge have that?
Yeah, he
The
would.
way you phrase that.
It's just like, let's check everyone. Oh wait,
We
how about that
the
one
god
guy?
of
What about
knowledge.
that dude that knows everything? Maybe that one.
You're like, what about the god of directions?
Oh my God.
God of geology.
Fuck, apparently Kriya's the god of botany.
The god of creating botany.
And funny enough,
We're like creating bombs.
Azil still has that onesie on. He didn't
At
have
least
time
they're
to.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I paid them.
Onesies aren't cheap.
So
Can you make them?
he goes, well, I mean, I can check for you. I can't really see the outside, but there's
Alright,
no.
Are we heading south?
Well, let me try and remember my bearings.
Never
Can't
eat
remember his
soggy
darn
waffles.
password.
As a slight breeze comes through the tunnel a little bit, he goes, yeah, we're actually heading south.
Cool.
Wait, were you still using the accent?
Oh, yes, I was.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, who was that?
I
Uh,
gained the
Definitely not.
accent because we're here.
Oh, sorry. That's
That was not
that's
him.
a defensive mechanism to blend in. Sorry, I.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, hey.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I have to. I have to make my way around the whole world. I kind of.
Oh, do you know all the languages?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, what's this? And then Mikhail.
It just screeches.
Oh.
So, do you say something in a different language?
No, I said he flips him off.
He makes a couple gestures to you with his hands.
God.
She just gives a thumbs up.
I guess you don't know that language. Okay. But yeah, this does go south.
It seems like a targeted attack.
And
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken, it actually leads us a little bit into the Empire.
Cool.
Long tunnel.
So we just walk in a tunnel forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who votes we just
we're
camp
far
here?
enough. We're far enough away. If everybody wants to group up, I can try and teleport us home. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I
Or-
can try.
We sleep, and Percy sends us in the morning safely.
I mean, I'm getting
And
the hang of it. As long as I have the
when Percy
coordinates,
does
it should
it,
be fine.
no one dies.
I'll try to put us in the lake, and then that way,
And
we'll
then-
get wet.
and
The
But
then
very
nobody
bottom
should
of
be
the
in
lake.
that
Percy has no
like.
feet.
It's not a super deep lake. It's fine.
Okay, so we just plummet into the earth.
No, we would just, just a few feet above a sploosh. I mean, the thing is, I can go like. Azil gave me coordinates that one time, and it worked really great. I got exactly there, but I did,
Murder Alcott again.
yeah.
Classic.
He was in the halls. Like, how does
Okay.
that even?
So
Anyway,
the question is,
um,
if there's no Alcott there, do you murder no one, or do you murder someone who won't get back up from it?
I don't have to murder someone every single time. He just happens to
that's
be in
the
the wrong place
requirement.
at the
Have
wrong
you
time.
done it without murdering someone?
I have Revivify.
Because I made the scroll.
Exactly. It's fine. If I don't practice, I won't be able to do it.
You don't need to be able to do it if your son could do it safely already.
Mm.
Yeah. What do you mean? What if we get separated or something? It's a skill I should hone. Well, okay. Those who want to hang out with Zephyr and stay here, go over there, and then the
Well,
rest of you could come with
That
me.
doesn't work if Percy goes with you.
Is the other option leaving Zephyr?
Yes.
I like that one.
Mikhail, you like me. Don't be an ass.
Well, that's yeah, but I like drama too.
I mean, if you
Uh,
want
For
to,
drama.
Azil can probably run you home. He can literally lap the earth 3 times in a millisecond.
Why don't we just ask your son what he would prefer doing? He's the one in control of it.
I
He's
also
not in
have
control of my
teleport.
teleport.
It's not what I'm talking about, is it?
I don't know.
If your
Glances
son's not
at
willing to
Percy.
teleport us tomorrow, there is
Okay,
no choice.
but I
you
can do
doing
it without
now.
having to use any particular magic. I just bloop done, and then
Bloop.
I don't know if I do it bad enough, maybe I'll get really tired afterwards. But otherwise, it should be fine.
Bloop.
Yeah, just like that. You got it, Mikhail. She gives you a fist bump.
Got what?
There's also a chance we're leaving residue of magic when we do this. Are we okay with
We're
walking
pretty
over?
far
Kinda
away. I'm pretty sure this is
underground.
the
Okay,
middle
we're
of nowhere.
underground, and if they're already far enough in here,
Yo,
to
we've
look-
been walking for like
Okay,
hours. I think
get
it's
that.
fine.
I understand that. You're the one that said they have ways of sniffing out residue of magic. Would that work?
Gross.
Well, we're not like within a mile of them, so probably. It should be fine.
I don't want to lead it back to them.
How would that be any different from us waiting till the morning and then
Because
doing
we
it
won't
again?
wait. We all have problems paying attention. We'll keep walking and we'll end up in the Algar Empire before he teleports us.
Well, group vote. Whatever you guys want to do is fine. I would just rather sleep in my own bed tonight.
I'm
this
not
place
arguing
sucks.
I
Kha'Zix
agree.
raises his hand to
I don't want to
just
screw
teleport
over the
now.
people.
Kaz
who
is
leave it.
true. Kaz, that's correct. This place does suck. I mean, it's very interesting. It's fascinating what they can do without magic. Like
Okay,
I'm very.
we know you're
interested
into
in-
their guns.
I mean, it's not even just their guns. It's like the way that they've decided, like to craft certain solutions to different things is absolutely fascinating. These guys are great. If only they didn't, hate
Hate
magic.
magic.
Yeah.
And again,
I
you're the
see.
one
I
who
got a
knows-
pass because I can pass most of my stuff off as science.
Okay,
So
but I
like,
thought they were sniffing out magic.
Blinded in your sign.
Do they not
What?
actually sniff out the magic then? They just assume things are magic? Because
No,
your
they-
stuff
they-
would still look like magic to someone who can sense magic.
well, I mean, like that's how I explain a lot of stuff on me. Like it was before I had my gun, but like, and then she points at the cat.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't believe that one.
It was fine. Anyway, yeah. So okay, those for leaving now, raise your hands.
Kha'Zix raises his hand.
It's me. It's Kha'Zix. It's
Uh,
Mikhail.
I didn't say
He
anything. Yet.
raises your hand for you.
My
There's literally no point in waiting here for another day.
What do you
Except
think,
for
Percy?
potentially not.
You looked over to where Percy is, and you just see a door.
God damn it.
Oh, he opened up his mansion.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Why?
well,
Into
guess
the
he doesn't trust
mansion.
you. And
I
Kha'Zix
wanted
will
to
go and open the door.
home.
There's a bed in the mansion.
I hope you step on a thorn.
Don't make me go back there and kill everyone.
You would never. You got soft and we both.
You would never.
know
You're a
it.
pussy.
You're a pussy.
I start walking back down the tunnel.
Your eyes get like rolling. It's just like fucking.
Bye.
Now that I've broken him.
Kha'Zix heads in.
All right. Yeah, it is a cozy cabin, fairly large cabin with all of your. Everyone has their assigned rooms and stuff. That is for. It is the same cabin that you all had your pillow
Tuk
for.
and Meat got Jiggy in it.
We didn't, but we also all have been here before.
Yeah. Where it is cozy, there is a lot of available beds and stuff, and very comfortable beds, and food and warmth, and much more room than there is down there.
Okay. Kha'Zix will kind of slink off to one of the rooms real quick, and
Can I stop Tukluk really fast?
perfect for me because I need to
Another
do something
intervention.
about myself.
Sure. Yeah.
I was gonna stop Tukluk and just be like, "Hey, Kaz has been acting kind of weird, like weirder than usual. Has he said anything to you?"
I mean, no. I don't know. He's been seeming a little off ever since we were talking the other day.
I mean, yeah, but like, specifically, like since we met up, and I know that you guys, like, they were saying that you guys lived like a whole bunch of years. Did something like happen that like affected him or something, or like what? Do you know what? Because 15 years is a lot. That's like double Kazakhstan. He basically lived his life again, and I imagine that it's affected everybody in different ways. But like, he seemed like off, like not very like usually like he'll like joke around with me and stuff, even if he's a little bit mad at me or something.
Before I snapped out of whatever that was, I grew up with my mom. Or I guess what I would think was my biological mother. I didn't know Kha'Zix at the time. until I heard his name. And he was a doctor. He studied, became a doctor, and apparently, according to what I heard, discovered a cure for a plague that was happening, and he's apparently one of the best doctors around.
Sounds like he had a pretty good thing going on then.
Hey, Mr. Meek.
Yeah.
Mr. Meek.
So you remember when you were like a doctor and stuff?
Do you mean Mr.
Are you
Kazix?
talking to me or Kazix?
Who are you talking to?
Mr. Kha'Zix?
Didn't
Mr.
he
Kha'Zix.
go
I was
into
like,
a room
you
by
said
himself? Did you follow him
followed
into
him.
a room?
I didn't mean to say Meek. Mr. Kha'Zix, do you remember
Mr.
when you were
Meek?
like a
I all
doctor
thought it
and
was
stuff?
OC.
That
I
was
was like,
so
oh,
awkward.
Kazix is mid taking off his armor and looks over at you,
He's
bursting
almost
into
naked.
his room. Yes.
I thought you like swore oath or something to like help people.
Oh my god.
You should know that all of that was fake. Kha'Zix,
So you lied.
he just sighs, like not really willing to deal with you. Yeah, Kha'Zix is a big fat liar.
Yeah.
All his
my
life
God.
he's been a liar, and it's not gonna stop. Just looks at you.
2 o'clock. Would you mind giving me a few minutes with him? I think I'm gonna go see if he's okay.
Yeah, like
If you think
Kha'Zix
it'll
is
help.
about to do something. Do you need anything else, Mikhail?
No.
Right.
He
Good.
walks out.
Good night.
Well, Kriya passes him in.
Uh,
Hey.
He has like his shirt off and everything. Yes.
She's unfazed. She closes the door behind Mikhail.
Looks a little bit wary. Can Kha'Zix help you?
Hey, buddy. Yeah. Are you okay? And she'll like come in and like
to the
sit on
door.
the bed.
It's Mikhail.
Mikhail, go away!
No,
Moms always know.
Kha'Zix just kind of sighs, and you see him kind of reach over with his right arm onto like a strap that's on his like left shoulder, and he kind of like unclips it like from part of him, and just his claw arm just drops to the ground.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought it was. Dang.
Yeah,
Makes,
it's
yeah,
about 30 pounds.
Oh wow.
Kha'Zix is just tired. He's not really looking at you. 13 years. Like getting a redo of everything Kha'Zix did wrong. Everything bad that happened. And just like that, wasn't real. It's all just a waste of time.
Well, that does sound like a lot.
Mikhail slides a note under the door.
Can you pick that up? What does that say?
I pick it up. What does it say?
And then it's like, well, you still like have all your memories and stuff from when you were doing good. So
Can
just
you
take
crumple
away-
that up?
Mikhail, go away!
It didn't even have any writing on it. You just hear Mikhail on the other side.
Yeah, I was just whispering. His like face is on the floor,
Can you-
whispering under the crack. Mikhail! Yeah, I can't. She crumples it up and like stuffs it under the door. Go away! Shoot!
Yeah.
So,
Actually,
I'll-
can I have your moment?
What?
I said you two can have your moment.
I open the door and make sure you leave. And then close it again.
Kha'Zix will talk to you later, Mikhail, just not tonight.
Yeah, I'll check on you later. Are you okay? All right. And then she
So-
closes the door again. It's like, okay, anyway. And then she gets back up on the bed and goes like crisscross applesauce.
Listen, Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix doesn't want to argue with you anymore. He living his life again without all the bad things and all of the gambling just made Kha'Zix consider some stuff.
mm,
We've met all of these gods, and you've become a god, and we've met the mother of the gods. It's really put things into perspective. Like, you're, and this isn't towards you. The gods are very what's a good word for it? They act like they're mortal when they're supposed to be something greater in Kha'Zix's mind, or at least they were.
hmm.
So it's
I mean,
weird.
it seems like well, I could see that for the goddess that the hospitality goddess. She definitely has an odd thing going. But I
Kha'Zix,
mean,
go ahead.
I think most of them were once.
Yeah. So Kha'Zix will look at his right hand and he'll try to summon his coin. Does it come?
You hold your hand out, and you go to summon it. A second passes. And just before you're about to give up, instead of it appearing in your hand, you see it appear above your hand, flipping already as it lands in your hand.
What does it land on?
It's on heads.
He kind of has the coin in his hand. You probably saw it land and everything,
Mhm.
and he'll kind of hold it in between two fingers, kind of just looking at it. Kha'Zix doesn't think he can do it anymore. Kha'Zix, when he first saw Nimri and all the other gods, he saw them as these powerful beings that transcend our mortal understanding. But they're just people with power. Power that none of us mortals have. Kind of looking at the heads and tails of the coin. Kha'Zix doesn't think he can worship you anymore as he's like talking to the coin. If you want to take back your gifts and keep whatever you won in the bets, and Kha'Zix is fine with it, but if you ever want to help Kha'Zix out, not as a god, but maybe as a friend, then Kha'Zix is all for it, and he'll kind of just toss the coin, just like off to the side. Just,
So he just like tosses it onto like a table or something.
yeah, he'll put it on a table or toss it. He's basically, the point I'm trying to get across is he's done with the coin.
Right.
Like he's putting it away from himself, and he'll go and sit next to Kriya. Fucking sucks. He just kind of gestures to life.
Everything.
Yeah. Gestures to his
Yeah.
arm. Gestures to his old scars.
Aren't those gone?
if he's picked up some since the, I don't think he has been in a fight really. Oh no, he fought the weird creature that tried to eat him.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so he does have a little bit of new scars, but not
Fair.
as many as he had before.
Um,
So
Kha'Zix, I hate to break this up, but I
Okay.
do need a roll from you.
sure, I am basically abandoning my god.
Yep. I need you to make me 2 rolls.
Okay.
First, a persuasion check for me.
Okay. Let's see. 5.
Okay. Now I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
4.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh God.
You may
Yeah.
continue.
They have his fucking soul. That's also another thing he'll probably bring up. Kha'Zix really loves Nimri, but Kha'Zix is just a chip. He's just another amount to bet, and kind of looks at you. Kha'Zix doesn't think he wants that. He wants to be something more.
You are more, Kaz. Do you
No.
do
Some
you remember what
greater.
she said? Something greater.
Looks you dead in the eyes. There's a reason Kha'Zix asked how to kill the Lords of Hell. One of the lords is hunting after Mikhail
Oh.
and Zephyr now that he saved Mikhail, and probably Kha'Zix as well, because Kha'Zix actually fought her.
Your shirt is off, right? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the very prominent scars that you would see is the one that looks like it is a blade that ran through his chest.
Oh yeah, it's probably like right, like under his pecs and like right in the middle of his sternum.
Like his sternum. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
like where it would enter his ribs. He just points at it right here. Yeah. She's no
Oh,
joke.
is that new?
It happened when we were fighting those demons she sent.
Oh, okay. That's where you went.
Yes. So if Kha'Zix is also a bit frustrated. What is, he kind of looks at you. What is the point of the hells?
I think most afterlives are sort of a toss up.
And-
Those that get to go to them, often go to whatever the place of whatever they believe in. But I believe hell presides over souls that I guess are evil. I think is my understanding of it. Wait, we could ask Azil. He probably knows more. But I think it's just for those who don't deserve their own personal slice of heaven, I guess.
Well, this is another question. Why are the lords in hell? They're there because they betrayed the other gods, correct? And there was some weird god war.
Yeah, I guess there was a celestial war, and some of the gods down there do preside over inherently evil things.
What Kha'Zix? Go ahead.
Like for instance, it's cruelty. Bacha, of course, is death, but she's kind of in between. And then there's what is her name? Well, I know Alakasht is down there. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. I know that since he lost his heart, she kind of touches your own chest. He, I guess, became corrupted, and that led to a bunch of problems. But I mean, she says he's still kind, so there's that.
Doubt it. But
I don't know.
Kha'Zix doesn't understand if they betrayed her or betrayed the other gods, and this is supposedly their punishment, them being sent down there. Why are they ruling it? Why aren't they being punished? Why do they get to parade around? We literally saw a parade for one of them in the streets. There
Kha'Zix, I'm fairly
doesn't make any sense. He just
Oh.
gets up.
I'm fairly certain the lords of hell aren't so much gods of them. I think that they're just survival of the fittest, like just top of the food chain. They likely fought for that position, weren't granted it. That's my best guess. I think that any of them could probably be overthrown by someone stronger. They just need to get, I imagine, whatever object is used to give power, probably like a crown or scepter or something, who knows. But yeah, I don't think they're granted a location to rule, but like she said when we were there, when I asked about power, Narina said that the gods gain power from those who believe in whatever they represent rather than those who worship them. So if there's a god of envy or of, you know,
Hmm.
cruelty, there's a lot of people who believe in those kinds of things. As much as the world is nice, it's also kind of scary. So they grant a lot of power by just they get granted a lot of power just by what's evil about people. And I think that gives them the power to be able to hold their spots.
Kha'Zix just mumbles as he's looking away from you. What would happen if they were all killed?
Probably chaos. I imagine they serve their own sort of purpose.
Hmm.
I don't know enough about the hells, but
Well,
do you know which god it is that's upset at Mikhail and Zephyr and you?
yeah, it's. Let me pull up her name.
Adeline.
Solus. It's Solus. The
Oh,
hunt.
the hunt. Interesting.
Yeah, kind of annoying. But oh, y'all can sleep on it. Kha'Zix will be thinking about some stuff. He'll hold out like his arm like for a hug.
She'll definitely, yeah, like give the hug, but
Sorry for not having a shirt on. Kha'Zix wasn't expecting people in here.
that's okay. I don't really care. I know we've had some trouble, and I'm sorry. You're still my best friend, and I want to keep you safe as long as I can. But
Kha'Zix hugs her very tightly.
oh, don't go making any like really scary choices, right? I mean, you got immortality. It means I get to keep you with me forever. So if you do anything too scary where I'm not around to help out, then I might have to live on forever without you.
Yeah, it's kind of silent at that. Kha'Zix would do anything to keep you, Tuklok, everyone else safe. And
Just remember you don't have to do it alone.
kind of silent at that. Okay. Well, pat you on the back.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go check in on everybody else, but let me know if you need anything, okay?
Okay. You have a good night.
You too, guys. And she'll head out and sort of pat 2 o'clock. Be
Yeah,
like,
bump into
"Alright,
2 o'clock.
all you, I guess, since you're right out here." I cried a little bit. Oh.
Kind
So
of see as you
emotional.
walk out, you kind of see Tukla kind of sitting on the floor on the like one of the sides of the door frame, like the wall on the same side of the door.
Nice. As
And
she gets out,
a
as soon as the
tear on
door's
her eye is
closed.
going down her face.
Oh no, were you listening? Okay, like Kriya, as
course
she's
she was
like
listening.
asking, she's like wiping her face because she was definitely crying a little bit, and it's just like, oh, hey,
Okay.
are you okay? She'll creation up a hanky and hand it to her.
Explosion of light. Hanky.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. No, I thought I'd post out here for a little bit. I figured he needs some time, and Mikhail keeps trying to get in, but
Yeah, that makes sense. He's a little squirrely, huh?
it makes it a little bit more difficult when he turns invisible sometimes. But
There is that.
Not my fault.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely give him a second, I think.
he also turned
I think
female
he's
one
gonna-
time, thinking I wouldn't think it was
he
him.
does that. He
Oh.
does that. It's fine. I'm gonna go check in on everybody else and make sure they're okay. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Yeah, and she'll like pat her on the knee and then get up to go find Zephyr.
I mean, I'll probably just be wherever Mikhail is. I'm not being alone.
Great. 2 for 1.
For one special.
That's what she's talking about with her kill list.
Yeah.
Shoots through Zephyr to
Oh,
hit
Two
Mikhail.
for one.
Just goes, 1 bullet. Let's go.
I just learned to kill you. I just need to use Radiant, and I'm the one with Radiant spells. Let's go.
But you
Yeah,
didn't
you
win.
did- I don't think
Yeah.
Kazakh's told anybody.
I didn't say Zephyr learned. I said I learned.
Oh, I see. But yeah,
No metagaming.
so Kriya like walks up to you guys. I guess she like, and then when she like stops, she's like, "Oh wow, I'm short," and then she'll like hover, and just kind of like be floating like
Stands on my
cross-legged in the
tippy
air.
toes.
Oh, okay,
I'll
that's
get
fine.
as tall as I can with
Um,
Mikhail.
I just wanted to check on you guys and make sure you're okay. Kazakh's, I think, is taking stuff pretty hard, and 13 years is a long time.
Yeah, as I said to you.
No, I wonder what that's like.
What?
Said I wonder what that's like.
What do you mean? I mean, I thought you did it, so you would know exactly what it was
Yeah, it's
like.
called sarcasm. Oh my god.
Oh my. Oh, you gotta work in your tone. You gotta like say,
No,
okay, it's
he
fine.
was
It's
pretty
You
fine.
sounded
understandably
angry.
sarcastic.
I don't know. That was okay. Anyway, yeah. Are you guys okay?
As okay as I'm going to get right now.
I mean, do you guys need to talk about it? I mean, I'm here if you if you need to talk.
Just look at Mikhail.
Gives her like a thumb sideways.
Mikhail, I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and she'll. I guess if you guys don't want to talk to her, then she's gonna go check on Azil and Percy and make sure everything's okay, and then probably go to bed.
They're right
And
next
then
to
after
each
just
other.
walking away, be like, anyway, that Korea girl. Oh,
Oh my
can't
god.
stand her.
I knew it! I knew it!
God, when's she gonna find out? She needs to find a different party.
Oh, excuse me while I go fucking cry myself to sleep. Thank you.
As you should.
Yeah. You go and you head over. You find Azil. He is struggling to get out of his onesie back into his regular clothes.
How does this man survive? He can't even get out of a one.
She like walks over and is like, "Oh my
He's
god,
a
it has
klutz.
it has a butt flap."
And I'll
This is
walk
so embarrassing.
Why did you put it on?
Because I don't know. They were being so nice and hospitable.
I know it's hard,
You know who
but
else is
I
nice
mean,
and hospitable? Murderers.
oh my god, you're right. Oh my god.
Makes sense.
not wrong.
She'll like give him a quick circle and then probably like help him take off the onesie.
Oh, should we
A good
fade the
once
black
over.
beard?
I mean, I assume his regular clothes are probably just underneath, so
Free balling it.
got a layer for the cold.
Okay.
Hey, Justin, what was that face for?
You start taking this off. You start helping him take this off, and he probably realizes right when you do at the same time as you get the first part of the top part off and down. He did fully change into these.
Oh,
Ah,
And he seems to have forgotten the clothes
why?
at the other place. So he's like, oh, that's right. Okay, well, these are going to stay on for right now.
I'm sure Kaz has an extra change of clothes if you need. I've got some shorts and a sleep shirt in my bag if you want to borrow that.
You know,
They're like 6 sizes too big. I
Also
stole one of
Good
them.
clothes for him.
I have like 3 of Kaz's old shirts that he like burnt holes in training that I sleep in, so you can have one.
Man, he's sleeping in Cassie's old shirts.
Yeah, she just steals clothes from people like 110%. Seems like a
Hey.
thing she'd do.
ever since Kazak's got money, he's been just buying
Okay.
clothes.
Yeah, she's just like over here.
They
like,
keep
"Oh, this is
disappearing
damaged.
on him."
I'll take this.
It's so weird.
She likes the ones that like if you guys have a favorite T-shirt like that you've worn like a lot and you leave it in the laundry, it'll likely go missing because she's like, oh, this is so worn and comfy.
Mikhail has one T-shirt, so no.
Oh, that makes sense. I can't steal your clothes. It's just the best. I think Kaz is the only one that probably does laundry at the house though, because Mikhail and
Okay.
Zephyr hasn't lived there until very recently,
Fair.
other than her kid. So she probably has one of Alcott's old shirts too, for sure. She just is a thief.
Of
But yeah,
clothes.
she's just like, I have some extra like clothes if you want to wear not a bright onesie meant for a child.
But I want it back when you're done with it.
I mean, you're gonna have it. It's fine. I mean, they're pretty comfy, but it's okay. I can get more. Hey, when the guys train, they tend to damage things. It's pretty easy to steal stuff when they think it's gonna go away.
Okay.
It's just tax.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be. I'll do that.
Okay, and she'll like run over to her bag and just like grab a change of clothes for him.
Okay. So.
Pick a room, any room. You don't have to do it here.
I didn't know which room to. If there was one specifically for me. I
Well,
don't know.
that one's mine. You can use that one. I'll go check on Percy. You go change.
Okay.
Okay.
Go get ready for me.
Yeah, go find Percy. Kind of red a little bit, like, oh my god.
As you head over to Percy's room, you head up and the door is shut.
I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but I'm assuming my authority by coming in anyway. No kidding, I'm not cat. I wouldn't
Wow.
do that unless there was an emergency or unless
would
there
do
was
it.
like something. Cat said, I knock first,
You have done it.
and then I give it. Yeah, that's why I said it. Yeah, I knock and wait, and then if it's more than like 3 minutes, I will go in.
Yeah. You wait and you head in, you open the door, and as you do, a bedside table you see getting whipped across the room, slamming against the wall, just breaking into tiny pieces. And then you see another thing getting whipped across the room, shattering upon impact. And you kind of like peek your head around the corner and you see Percy in full-blown tears just wrecking things.
Shit.
Oof.
Alright. Percy. She'll close the door behind her and just be like, hey, what are you doing? It's okay. What? Oh my god, Percy! And she'll just, like, huh?
Parent.
Yeah, parent.
Yeah.
She doesn't care about him breaking. Like, she doesn't care that the
Yeah,
stuff
this
is
is
broken.
his house.
Yeah, she doesn't care that the stuff is broken because it's magical and not real. But she does care about his impulse to break things.
Yeah.
You can see the tears are going down his face, but you also see the anger in his face as well. As he kind of just goes,
Can I do an insight check? Is this about his dad?
"Sure, go ahead."
I'm not great at these, but nope, 4. Haha! I know nothing. Parenting is confusing.
That's okay, because this will be very obvious in a second.
Oh, great.
It'd be difficult if no one could catch this. As
Great.
you kind of goes Percy, like you trying to calm him down. As he's crying and he's angry and he goes, he knows and he doesn't care. And you just see another thing crash against the wall.
Percy, come here, come on. It's okay. It's good. She hugs him. She can't really scoop him into a hug because she's so small, but she will float up and just get him right around the shoulders and be like, "Hey, it's okay. Just patting his hair and stuff and being like, just parenting and just apologizing because that must be so terribly difficult for a kid, especially, one in his situation. And yeah, I think first she's gonna try and calm him down before she starts trying to talk.
Okay. Make a persuasion check for me.
Okay.
And if he was any further gone, I would say animal handling check. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, dragon mode! I'm gonna do Flash of Genius for 14.
Nice.
Okay.
That's what
I
they
only
do.
have 2 left.
I have none.
Oh.
You are trying to calm him down, and you think you're starting to get through to him. What do you say to try and calm him down?
I don't think she says anything. She just holds him close and just sort of like pets the back of his head as she like holds him and just tries to make like calming, like, it's okay, everything's okay, calm down, it's okay, and just talks nice and quiet and just like tries to be a comforting presence. I would never cast.
Tell him to stop being a baby.
God, could you not? No.
Didn't say
Just
anything.
like, no, not you, to him.
So needy.
You're like kind of holding him in this and just trying to calm him down as it's starting, like right before it you start feeling it start to work. You feel a wave come from him. It passed through you, and everything it touches other than you just see get like crumpled, and it hits the wall, and you just see it just cave outwards, just splintering, and it goes and you hits the door, and you see it breaking on its hinges, and it hits the wall on the other side, and you see the same thing happening. The bed is just ruined, the walls are ruined, everything in this room is just broken now, including
Okay,
the floor
what-
around him.
What would you allow me to roll to boop this kid into my domain? Along with me, but yeah.
Could make him make like a
Because
saving.
normally I have to sit there and like I have to prep a domain. But what would
Yeah,
it take for me to just boop him in right now and just have it ready and good to go?
I'm gonna say this will be one of your wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I'm so bad at those.
Just rips them apart.
I mean, it just probably wouldn't open, but
Just destroy the room even more.
'cause I don't. I'm gonna try and see if I can. Fuck me, won't work.
Damn.
I think roll
You're rolled
20 is
low.
pissed at me today.
I'm a refresh. Maybe.
I'm refreshed too. God damn.
Um,
2 out of inspiration.
as you're trying to open this thing while holding on to him during all of this, everyone else doesn't hear anything from this room. You could walk past this room and not hear anything. For you, it is loud. You're hearing wood splintering, breaking, cracking, shattering. On the outside, everything's normal. As you're doing this, though, Priya, you see it starting to form, but it being in someone else's like pocket dimension, it is warping, and you're flickering in and out, and you're unable to fully stabilize it.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, she'll just kind of dismiss it. She'll be like, alright, that's not gonna work. And then just hold the sides of his face and just be like, Percy, I need you to look at me. Look at me. You need to breathe, okay? In, out. And then she'll creation up like a little like a glass of water and like take some sips of water. In, out, breathe for me, okay? It's gonna be okay, alright?
He looks at you with those like sad, like the sad puppy dog eyes,
Oh.
with full on like watery eyes, red from all of the crying, the tears just going like are streamed down his face. And you do catch like he is breathing at a rapid pace.
Yeah, she's just trying to get him to slow his breathing. And a lot of the time when you're like hyperventilating or having a panic attack, drinking water or doing something like that helps like kick you out of it because it's a mundane thing that gets your mind off of stuff and gets your body like doing something else. So she's just gonna have him try to take a sip of water and just try to breathe for a second. And see if she can't get him to calm down a little bit, because she's got some words for him, some sage mom advice, but she doesn't want to do it while he's freaking out.
I'm gonna make Percy roll a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Can I flash that?
Do it.
Sure.
It'd be a 14 instead.
Okay. Um, during this time that you're really trying to get him to calm down, when all that ripple that happened, you're seeing things in the air moving at a rapid pace, still hitting shrapnel, hitting other things. And as you're trying to get through to him, you're seeing something, one of the shrapnels coming close. It's not necessarily all this shrapnel is under his control.
She would definitely move herself in between him and anything coming at him.
And you see as he like lifts a finger and stops a piece of shrapnel coming towards both of you.
Oh, okay.
As he drinks some water. He tries to calm himself down, and he kind of redirects it off from you. And as he's taking sips of this water and calming himself down, you're seeing this ripple starting to slow, dealing less damage, less shrapnel, less breaking. As you now stand in a motionless room with just splinters of wood.
Okay. Doing great. That's perfect.
I need to mark off some spell slots from him.
Oh, damn.
Okay, that's a 7th level, 6th level. That's 2/3. All of his 4ths. Okay. Oh, and yeah, there we go. I forgot his 2nd levels.
Oh.
All right. As you calm him down.
Perfect. Yeah. So as he starts to calm down, she'll just she'll wait for a bit, make sure he's okay and kind of settled, and then she'll just sort of consider him for a bit, and then just ask, so, why does a person you've never met matter so much?
When I first found out about him, I thought maybe he just doesn't know I'm here. And then I started coming into more of my powers and getting stronger, and thought maybe when he finally finds out about me, I don't know, he'd be proud of me or something. But now that I know that he most likely knows I'm here and nothing.
What did your mom tell you about him?
At first, she just always said that he was some incredible traveler who stayed put for her. And they had a lot of dreams together, and
Do you remember
About
if
a
he
month.
left before or after you were
she
born?
said that about a month before she knew about me, he had to leave already.
Okay.
And that she never found him again to tell him. So I always thought that maybe one day I'll find him. And that he'd want to stay.
Well, from what we know about him, he's a god that doesn't just rule over a world. He's a god that rules over a primary facet of existence, right? So it's likely he's just all over the place, doing what he needs to do to maintain the balance. But, you know, with everything going as it is, maybe he's just as trapped as the rest of the gods. And you know what? If he isn't, if he knows and decides not to come, then it's his loss. Because you're an amazing kid. You have so much talent, and you're just the sweetest boy. And I have to say, as awful as that night was, I am so eternally grateful that you decided to come with me that day. Because, I mean, you've made my life so much better for being in it. And honestly, if your dad showed up tomorrow and wanted to take you away, I don't know if I would let that happen.
Well, now you'd have a fighting chance. While this conversation is happening, Kaz, while you're still alone in your room, kind of sitting in silence after what just the conversation you just had, you look over to where the coin is and it's gone.
Oh?
Maybe that's your answer. Maybe that's their response. I don't know. Until you feel a warmth coming from your right hand, your existing hand. As it starts to get hotter and hotter and hotter as it starts to burn your hand on both the palm and your backhand, as it's getting very hot and it's actually starting to leave a scar, a burn mark. Oh my goodness, you've been gone.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to play. I was going to the bathroom.
Oh my god, that's so funny! You just spent like the
Your coin
last
is
like,
gone.
5
It's
minutes
nothing.
narrating stuff for you. That's so fucked. Start over, Justin.
Oh, that's so funny.
You watch the VOD.
So I caught something burning me.
Yes. So,
Come on,
as you're
say it.
sitting in your room
Cool.
in silence after what you just had a conversation about with Kriya, just kind of going over, you kind of look to where you threw the coin,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gone.
Well,
Maybe
nothing bad
that's
can happen.
your answer. Maybe it was the right choice.
Kazus at least thinks it is.
And you feel the palm of your hand, or your right hand itself, getting hotter. Well, starting to warm up. And then it gets hotter. And hotter.
Ow.
Both your palm and your back side of your hand starts getting very hot, to the point where you're starting to see a burn mark appearing on your hand, scarring into your tissue.
Ooh.
As you're starting to see, as it's starting to take shape on both sides of your hand, you see the sides of the coin you threw, burning into your flesh, branding you. You don't take any points of damage, but you do hear "So you want to become a god?
Oh.
Huh. We'll see. Good luck." And that is where we're going to end tonight. With the burn marks. Both sides of the coin on your hand. With a challenge from a god.
Oh. Adds a memory to the list.
Oh shit.
What? We will see what we're going to be doing next week. I know Gavin will be gone, so
He's abandoning us. We're not important anymore.
we may
I have
may
a bunch
not
of
be
fun
having
one shots if you guys
our
want to try
normal
that.
session,
Yeah.
which we might. Yes. Which so
Yeehaw.
next week will be a little different, but
The interrupter will be the main speaker.
Whee!
so she'll be interrupting every one of us instead.
Which
I already do that anyway.
Yeah.
Cool.
But see you all next week, and remember to follow the serotonin.
Follow serotonin.
Follow Sarah.
Good night.